Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told in the campaign of The Creeping Void, Episode 2. When last we left our heroes, we began with a delightful court-martial of the hand/paladin, Seraph, but he was given one last chance before headed to the chopping block, where he was told that he is supposed to gather a band of merry misfits and travel southward to investigate the strange bandit happenings below the Honor Road. So, we've now picked up where they have just made camp and fought what apparently is some demon spawn. So let's find out what happens next on the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told. Hey. Helps if I turn my mic on. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told.
I was wondering, I'm like, am I doing something wrong here?
Shut up, it was me. Why would this go flawless?
Mics are hard. Lemonades.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for episode 2. We're so glad to have all of you here. I'm also very glad to have all my players here. Thank you everybody. We'll just give very quick introductions. If you want to know who they are, go back and watch the first episode, but we'll give a quick, just around the bend here. Say your name, your character's name and what class you're playing.
I am Victor Calistrat. I am a ranger/sorcerer.
Cornelius Dunn. I don't know where to look. I'm a rogue and all-around badass with heart of gold, I guess.
I'm Libra Solar, and I'm a cleric.
I am Seraph of the Nine, and I'm a paladin.
I am Mama May, and I am playing Astrid, who is a barbarian.
As it made evident by her amazing shirt. So that is our cast of characters. I'm Dungeon Master Dev, and I will be your DM for this evening. So with that, let's kick off the adventure. I know I just gave the intro, but you guys remember what happened last time, right?
He drank milk.
The milk was good, and we beat some kids. And then they turned out to be demons, which I guess was helpful in our case.
We just got 2 follows, so we got.
Are you serious?
And then another follow as well.
Shout out to who's our followers?
VHDBGDHHDFT.
Oh my God! Say that 3 times.
We're just going to call you V.
V.
Cheers to V. Thank you so much.
And
All right.
Vite Gaming as well.
And who?
Vite Gaming.
Vite Gaming. Thank you so much.
Cilantro.
Did you say cilantro?
Skål.
Cilantro?
Camera and mic quality seem great.
Oh, thank God.
It's a drinking thing.
So, when last we left the heroes, you guys had made camp. In the midst of making your camp, you had been beset upon by some demon vermin, or devil vermin, excuse me. After having vanquished them, you had remembered that only one of them escaped. The rest had actually fallen into a big pile of bile and goo before your feet. And that is where we will actually start the adventure.
I want to loot the piles of goo.
You find more goo.
All right, I'm going to put that in a jar for later.
Do you already have the jar?
I need to run back to town. How far are we from town? Nearest jar type stuff.
I need the nearest jar vendor.
The jar man.
Jars are us. You also have cholera now.
It's amazing.
But yeah, anybody want to do anything before y'all officially finish setting camp or?
Can I do an Arcana check on the corpses just to see if I can recognize?
I would accept Arcana, and I would also accept Religion.
I like that answer better.
What were you wanting it to be?
I
More
should do
bird
an
knowledge?
Investigation or something. I'm horrible at all of it, but I just had thoughts.
Don't go religion.
Can I also do religion?
You can do the investigate, actually. I'll let you have that.
You don't need to roll religion.
Well, I just kind of want to see what happens. That actually, for Dustin, ain't half a 15.
15 on investigation.
Religion.
Religion. Okay,
Yeah.
Religion, 15.
21 on religion.
Keep reading your middle.
Yeah, the Bible's not doing you too good.
Okay, Libra and Seraph, the two of you speaking a little bit to one another, do remember reading very ancient texts about what demon vermin are. Basically, you would know that devils are unable to pass into the mortal realm unless there is some sort of either a portal or a willing host.
So by portal, do you mean somebody like summoned them essentially?
Like a legitimate portal that would open up a door between the planes of existence.
I guess what I'm asking is like, are you talking portal like spontaneous, or like did somebody create
Manifest it.
Most of history has recorded portals as actually created. There have been very, very few rifts, if that's what we would be describing them as.
Looking for
Somebody might have potentially. Most of the scenarios have been where plane-to-plane travel has been through a man-made portal.
Okay.
But you said it could also be willing hosts.
The other
So-
the other scenario is a willing host who
Them
would have.
kids climbed into a windowless carriage and they got
They got
free candy for soul possession, I believe. Is the going market rate?
Why are you the way that you are?
I don't know. Genetics, bad upbringing.
Take your pick. There's a lot of
power
options.
plants. I don't know. Today's economy.
All right. Well, aside from that, you would also glean that demon vermin are the ones who are easiest to host into a body, especially of those who have either recently died and been brought back somehow, or just literally just a willing host. And that's how devil vermin tend to cross into the material plane.
Interesting.
I have a thought, but I don't know if that's too early in the story. Like, if we know about like children going missing or something.
This is a very harsh world. As I've mentioned, this is pretty dark fantasy. So as far as children going missing,
Kind of just a regular thing.
a dime a dozen a day.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty normal happenstance for children or run away from home, for parents to perish, and children be left. Like orphans are like.
Kind of makes me sad. Ooh, that's kind of dark.
Orphans are like street signs. They're everywhere.
What?
All right.
It's a saying.
No,
where I
it's
come from.
not.
It's a saying where I come from. I'm gonna write that
Don't
down,
geographically shame me.
too. Orphans
It's a saying
are
now.
street signs. And now, therefore,
It's in the book.
It is written, therefore it shall be.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything? Because I would like to rest.
Yeah, when y'all left off, some of y'all had taken some pretty brutal hits.
This guy got his ass kicked by kids. Yo.
The face hugger kid that didn't want to get off him.
It was a cool whip, though.
It was a cool whip.
Where you were
I
like,
did some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, you did some cool stuff with that
Like,
whip.
there was like green lights all over the place.
Oh yeah, you didn't hit anything, but it was a cool show.
That's the whole thing.
That's the point.
I'm the tank. I'm the tank.
Okay.
kid dancing around with a streamer.
I need a nap before anybody gets hurt again.
Yeah.
Or-
So, if nobody has anything else they would like to do, essentially, the rest of you just make camp. Your fire dies down, and you are left with nothing but the chilling sounds of the night air. Hey, by the way, are those sounds pretty cool? We think so too. We need to give a quick shout out. Please say the name so I don't mispronounce it.
Syrinscape.
Syrinscape. If you are playing a D&D game and you need to have some cool music, sounds, anything like that, please make sure you go hit up Syrinscape. We will give another shout out to them at the end of this and on our official YouTube page as well. So go hit up Syrinscape. They're awesome. Aren't those sounds cool? I think so.
Those are crickets.
They sound real.
Thank you, Tom.
That's the point.
Did good. I do good.
You did good.
Are we,
did it.
Are we
Do you want to breathe?
nappy nap now?
I'll make it.
Yeah.
Can we nappy nap? Or are we
Is it long
talking?
or short?
It's a long rest. It's a long rest.
I need it to be a long rest.
Ooh, do I get all my arrows back from the long rest? Is that how everyone works?
Why?
You can just dig them out of
Because
the...
you're going into my screen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just drag it to the left.
I can collect some more pencils and put them on the table.
You stole hers.
Oh, do you want the red one?
No, the yellow one.
Oh.
does this still work?
Who wants to help me get my armor off?
Yeah, just pretend.
I'll work the cod piece.
It's all codpiece.
It's just.
It starts here and goes all the way up, but all the buckles are down here.
It's medically sealed? What's going on
It
here?
is swampy in full
Yeah,
play,
right
by the
this side of
way.
the screen.
Got it.
So,
Were these cockroaches in here before you put
All
on
right.
the armor? Or
The night passes uneventfully. You all wake up to beautiful sunshine, more sounds of delightful birds.
birds.
But what kind of birds? Seraph?
Can I roll for birds? I'm pretty good at birds.
It's pretty good at the whole bird.
We're not doing that again.
No birds this time.
That's a robin.
I
I can
guess
tell.
Rocket
That one's a
robin.
corn crake.
Is it Android 13 or whatever?
Birds. Bird. Hello, duckling.
All right. So, it's the next day. You're all healed up.
Oh, thank God.
Any hit points are replenished. Spells are replenished as well.
Yeah, well, you didn't take any damage, did you? That must be nice.
Yeah, we're backliners. We're pretty special.
Me and May up there just getting our face kicked in.
Hey, maybe next time don't teleport into the middle of a bunch of demon kids.
That was her.
Just saying.
She can handle it. She's got the hit points to spare.
This is true.
Work on
I
yourself.
thought I had the AC to handle it, but that didn't work either. Like, ooh, I'm getting crit a lot.
It was their tiny little hands. They were getting inside the gaps.
So what are y'all doing for today?
Ugh.
Do y'all remember where you're at?
South, yeah.
No.
I don't even remember what we're doing.
You are still on that little patch of river there to the left of the or to the west of the Honor Road.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess just.
Yep, that in
Let's
Let's head on
get
to
to
where
Fort
we were
Whitley.
going.
Or Port Whitley.
That was your goal, was to make it down to Port Whitley and maybe start doubling back if you
Yeah.
had seen or heard or whatever.
How close are we to High Barrow, Low Barrow, or High Barrow?
High Barrow, you're like less than half a day's trek, since you have your, donkey and carriage. It's
Pedal and whisper.
Question: how close is High Barrow actually to the road? Is it actually like
On the road.
It's on the road.
It's on the road.
So we just make our way to High Barrow.
It might not be bad if you need like
Supplies or I just
Oh,
know-
no, I'm good.
Does anybody have
Done.
any healing potions?
Yes.
Yes?
Do you know?
I mean,
I just thought about that.
yes. I got the adventurers pack, and I think there's a canister, milk jug of them. It's just milk. Never mind.
just milk.
But it rejuvenates
It's
me.
all
What can I
milk.
say?
Oh, man.
It's all milk.
Well, mostly cheese at the bottom now, but it's mostly milk.
I say we just continue down the road.
It's just churned in my backpack.
May we proceed on our adventure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Down to Port Whitley.
You put the put everything back into the carriage and packs and everything. And who's Teamster? Your Teamster. Yeah, let me know who's riding in the wagon, who's riding up front with Victor.
I'll ride with Victor in the front.
Okay.
Once somebody helps me get all my armor on.
Can you hook this?
Can you hook this? You guys are picking up camp. I'm still trying to get my armor on. Like, it takes a
You got
while.
a special hoist we just hook to you while we crank you up into the carriage.
I don't know why, but
Big muscle.
I just imagined the Fallout 4 thing with like just sitting there. Can you please release me?
Can use you as an anchor.
Are you in the back of the carriage?
Yeah.
Back of the carriage.
Walking.
Walking.
Keeping an eye on the rations. Don't want to get.
In the
To milk supply. That's what he's going with.
Are you in the wagon or out of the wagon?
I'm in the wagon.
Okay.
Okay.
With the
I'm
rest.
stealthy. I don't want people
All right,
to see
um,
me
I'll
walking.
babysit. Make sure he doesn't eat all of our food.
So Victor's the Teamster. We have Seraph in the side seat. Cornelius is.
I'm in the carriage and I'll cut a hole so I can aim an arrow out just in case.
It's not a covered wagon. It's literally just a carriage, so it's open.
Alright, so I'm going to take my jacket off and
Okay.
drape it over me and cut a hole in it. And then and 2 holes so I can see through it. Don't be
You got your
dumb.
ghillie suit.
My
Right?
ghillie
You
suit.
have a ghillie suit.
And then it starts raining, and now you got a hole in your jacket.
So wet.
So he's in the back, she's in the back.
2 in the back. You just
Bastard's
Walking.
walking next to it. Got it. All right. Journey's mostly uneventful as you get there. However, the moment that you start making it to closer and closer to the road itself, you do notice again that there is again an uptick in people that you're starting to see traveling on the road. If y'all remember, yes.
How do they look? Shoveled?
Not like kids. They're all gone.
But like,
We do a perception check on
We
them.
did
Make them.
this.
If you want to do a, if you want to do a general perception check on the crowds that you see walking and journeying,
any of them look like bandity? Like,
yeah, one guy has a name tag that says Bandit.
yeah, that's the guy I'm looking for.
That's the one.
Are you a bandit, sir? Get fucked.
What was that a roll for?
Oh yeah,
Perception.
I loaded my dice, so this time it would look better. 21 on perception.
Oh damn! Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So anybody else roll and get anything significant? Okay. Cool. No. Great. All right. Wonderful. Good job, everyone.
I'm in the covered 10.
There.
I was
I got
there.
a 13. It wasn't horrible.
Just mean mugging people as they walk by.
Pray more.
I don't know why that was the sound.
So, Seraph, as you're observing the crowds as they walk by, you do see it seems mostly of peasant folk. Some who have like carts, like rickshaw carts that they're pulling themselves. That have like most of their belongings. You see some that are farmers that are pulling some of their crops that they're trying to make. They're clearly making their way towards the capital at this time.
Okay.
You pass mostly a bunch of people who have wheat and barley.
Okay.
A
Look at the
couple of
saddle.
yeah.
What's the general mood look like?
Pretty somber at this point.
Okay.
The air is brisk, as I mentioned. This is the year of winter,
Yeah.
so the air is not quite to where we're getting like mounds of snowfall, but it definitely is a
Nights are
brisk.
chilly.
The nights are chilly. Those brisk morning winds are whipping through. So
Okay.
Get you some stiff nips.
Stiff.
stiff nips.
Stiff.
The stiffest of nips. So, the only other thing that you notice is that there is merchants, but the merchants all seem, every merchant that you see clearly has either one bodyguard or has like a retinue of like hired mercenaries next to them. Like one of the more prominent carriages you see is this daisy-chained carriage that has 3 horsemen on either side. The 2 back of the horses on either side is holding heavy crossbows, and guys in front with pikes.
Okay.
So
Does anybody say anything to us along the way, or are everyone just minding their own?
pretty much everyone's just minding their own damn business.
Okay, none of the merchants see us and think.
Can't see the hand.
What about like the guards? Are they like bloodied or anything like that? Do they look like they've had any kind of conflict on the trip?
No. Okay.
Nothing apparent.
Okay.
I mean, some of them look like their armor. I mean, and again, these are mercenaries, so they're not like walking around in the shiniest of armor.
No,
but
but nothing like fresh.
no, nothing that you can see as of yet.
Okay.
How about like as far as like the trees or like anything like that? Is anything like that been roughed up recently? Like, can I use like a survival check to see if anything's happened recently in the area?
You may use a survival check for that.
Could I also do this?
I can't read your dice.
It's actually kind of plain as day.
Yeah, scribble. You rolled a scribble?
Scribble. Plus 4.
Are you proficient
Got
at
it.
scribble?
So what did you get?
20.
Oh, nat 20?
Not in that 20,
Oh,
but 20.
dirty 20. Got it. Yes. So the immediate area around you, no, it seems like most of the traffic is on the honor road. So it seems like this is the one that's been most heavily trafficked. You do see certain signs of where like tent pythons were like hammered into the ground and people made like a camp or something here and there. The occasional fire pit that's been like dug out, or
Just like normal wear and tear.
normal wear and tear shit that you see. And that, yes.
Can I, as we're going by one of like the smaller merchants,
Yes.
that only has like one bodyguard or
You wanna
something,
mug
is there a way I can ask them like, how's the road been? Like, just as we're like, have you seen?
Are you
anything?
staying up on the? Are you staying on the wagon, or are you getting down to approach?
Oh, what would be better?
You're a hand.
Is somebody gonna help me back up?
Oh God!
I'll get down
I have
and do
a
one of
negative
these
one
and just
strength.
kind
It's
of
not
just
gonna
like,
be-
how's the road been?
As you step out onto the road, you see the merchant who's he's teamstering his own wagon, but he's actually got a dwarf as his bodyguard. You see the guy, he doesn't bow up at you because he does notice that you are very clearly a hand, but he does sort of settle himself up, and you can barely tell that he's like slowly like pointing the crossbow just a little bit more in your direction.
And I'll
Roll
get
for
very
initiative.
much like the Captain America, like whip the shield around my back, and I'm gonna do the hands up and then kind of come up.
Well met, traveler.
Yeah.
I shoot
Okay.
an arrow over
And I just kind of want to know, like,
It's just a warning shot. Aim for his head. He'll be warned.
and just kind of,
Empty.
how's the road been? Have you
Okay.
heard any rumors? Like, how's it?
Seraph, you step forward again, holding your hand up in a very unthreatening manner, and say, "Well met, travelers. We're curious, my band and I. How has the road been fared from Port Whitley?" You see the merchant curiously look down at you, but he seems slightly annoyed that you're kind of like taking up his time.
Ooh, does he know he's a traitor?
Yeah,
Is that common knowledge? Like, are there wanted posters for him? Because he's a traitor?
But is that,
That one?
What is
Let's
he?
go into the back of the
That guy's a
wagon and
traitor?
break his bow.
I'm gonna, like, peek out from my jacket. He's a
Or
traitor!
bones?
Yeah.
Put it in
I
his
hope you
butt.
brought your own rations.
I did! They were sitting right here next to me in this wagon. I don't think I've been watching.
Nope.
Don't think they're not soaked in milk.
Most of it is just curry at this point.
Just a bunch of cookies.
I would like to release him from his contract.
Yes!
As I said, he looks a little annoyed that you kind of stopped him on the path, but he turns his nose up a bit. No different than any other travel. Just not liking the news of bandit tolls and raids.
Anything that he's come across? Has he had any dealings or?
Port Whitley's on higher alert. The port itself is stuck tighter than a bull's ass.
That's pretty tight.
Careful walking through.
She dreaming?
Yes. So dumb.
Sorry.
All right. Cool. That's kind of all.
He'll say, "Will that be all, my lord hand?"
Oh, punch him in the dick.
I'll kind of give him a little bit of like a.
Did I hear that at all? I kind of just get up and put my hand on my whip, stare at him.
He does kind of look over it,
my
and
eye.
he does see that there is two more people from the Sanctus Novum, and 9 blessings to you. And he snaps the stuff, and he's not waiting for you to move, so you have to like stutter step back. But as they pass, and you see as you pass by the dwarf looking at you, gives you a nasty sneer.
Insight.
Can I intimidate to steal some or to take his supplies?
Yes! Now she's talking. We're mugging him.
I got it.
We
so
are
early.
robbing these people.
I'm giving credit to Michael in the chat though.
This fucking walking erectile dysfunction is about to get
We're gonna become the bad
The
guy.
chat
Wait, are
asked for it,
Were
so
we the
it's
villain?
not
The villain
a
campaign's
lie.
down. The villain campaign. I thought actually we were the bad guys.
Thanks, chat. Roll an intimidate.
Don't help her
Guidance.
with this.
Guidance. What do I do?
Roll
You're welcome,
and
Michael.
add the intimidation on your sheet.
This is
I'm
good.
crying.
You are of the
Can we
church.
all
Why
help
would
her?
you be
Can
part of
we all give her?
You're
I
gonna
don't
roll
know
your
if you
d20
told
and
us
you're
you
gonna
messed
add your
it up.
intimidation on your sheet.
If we have
She,
to,
but she did guidance.
would you?
We're gonna fuck this guy's day.
Yeah. Hail to the church!
For funsies.
Go ahead and add the D4 to it.
Yay!
So
you
D20
know
and a
magic
D-
means.
Don't hurt his feelings too bad.
Is he in the background doing a ballerina dance with his fire whip? I would add to it.
Do they have any children on board?
Why, you want to get your ass kicked again?
I got a 19 and a 4.
Oh, we're the bad guys! Let's rob him!
Crazy's right too.
So, okay.
What was he carrying? Like a big bag of gold?
Shut the... Just let me narrate!
Okay, fine, narrate.
I'm looking at you like, this is
This is all fun. These are your friends.
This is not
Why are they
Victor.
stealing shit?
This is not Victor.
So,
We just keep going.
you stutter step backwards, and the dwarf, again, is like giving you a really nasty sneer. You go to start to say something, and then,
I'm here.
thank you.
I was wiping my eyes.
No, it's quite all right. As you go to say something, you can tell he's about to snark at you as well. Astrid actually steps up in front of you and grabs his. You can see he's got a wine horn at his side. Literally snaps it up and pops the cork from it and just starts chugging. And as she's like chugging, she's looking directly at him, and you can see him for a moment like start to do something, but like.
When I finish it, I want to like do the and like wipe my mouth.
Well, like the carriage keeps going, and he's actually like looking like forlornly back.
You spit the cork out and it like punches a hole in the side of the lid.
And as like you finish it, you just drop it.
I love that.
Fuck those
I will now look to Victor.
It's really in the
These are
camera.
your.
You didn't even let that be a fight. We wanted to let him
Kill
have it.
innocent people.
What? They're not
He was
innocent!
making fun of you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Started it.
Kill people for looking at
gave
you.
you an attitude. Oh, they gave you an attitude. She came in.
You gave me an attitude.
Looked at my boy
So-
in the wrong tone.
My friend, looking at him, it's the wrong tone.
Tone.
Do it again.
Victor,
Stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Victor jumps off and grabs the drink.
Oh, okay.
And Victor does not litter. Picks it up and brings it back puts it in the back of the wagon.
Put wine horn in
What?
your
My
inventory.
inventory?
Yeah, put
Alright,
wine
wine
horn
horn.
in your inventory.
Oh,
guy,
crap,
Victor.
he's encumbrance now. He's taking
I am.
That
a
was
negative-
it.
I am a
Level of
negative one
exhaustion.
strength,
Okay.
so I'm actually hurting at this point.
He's just dragging it behind him.
Oh no. All right. After some travel, again, you're passing. It's not like a huge parade of people, but it is definitely a much busier road than you're used to seeing. But you do see the outskirts of the city of High Barrow. Along the outside, the city streets, you do see that there is. They actually have a wall that has been constructed, and it looks fairly new, but it's mostly of trees, like large logs all sunk into the ground, tied together and pitched, sealed closed. So, y'all see the outside of High Barrow.
What do we?
Hi, Barrow.
What do we know of High Barrow? Is there?
Allow me to tell you.
Calm down, quit narrating.
Also, we'll kind of
Wow.
give, as we're getting closer to the town, I'll kind of give you like a look and like
Let's
if you
murder
wanted
somebody.
if you wanted
Strong
to,
look.
you're the stealthy information gathering.
This
kind
is
of guy,
true.
Right? Like if you wanted to jump off the wagon and head into town without us, just so you can.
The city of High Barrow, you know, is a street-side city. Pretty popular for its travel. People stopping from Port Whitley is like this is one of the first stops they make on journey to the kingdom. The lord over it is Lord Alvin Dorez. That is the lord of High Barrow. A couple of notable places that you would know is the Barrowfield Farms, which y'all have passed many times already now. Pretty much the surrounding acreages and hectares surrounding High Barrow is all farmland. pretty much as far as the eye can see in that regard. But you would know that it is past the harvest season, so all the farmlands are just now barren at this point. The Barrows River, which y'all slept next to,
You said it's winter?
it is the year of winter now.
There's too many birds for winter.
Are you saying we should kill some birds?
Which he pointed out because he knows birds,
You birdman.
but also crazy.
Where are all
pointed
these
out.
creepy birds coming from that are hanging out in winter?
Are they ostriches? Do ostriches migrate for the south? For the winter?
Is this what ostriches sound like to you? Are they nice sounding birds?
I now want to say no, but I don't know. I'm not.
But
an
I don't know
ostrich.
birds.
I don't know birds. I'm not a paladin.
There's a lot of sounds. All right, here.
Is there one of screaming
Damn.
chickens?
No more birds.
Oh god, where did the birds go?
They just want to be quiet.
No, Trey pointed that out in
And
chat.
now he says, the druids are coming, run!
Oh Jesus.
He said there are too many birds for winter. God, how many druids are chasing these people?
Fuck them druids.
The only other place that you would know is of note in High Barrow is the Green Thumb Inn, which is a pretty popular inn/tavern. And if anybody else wants to roll insights or history into what they know about High Barrow, you may do so now.
Insider history.
Insight or history.
I am good at insight.
I am
I am not good at insights.
15.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
14.
Okay.
You're doing pretty good.
Jesus.
Her insight.
Wow.
6.
Well, then I get to read all this then. High Barrow sits just off the Honor Road and northwest of Low Barrow. Though Low Barrow is a dangerous place, High Barrow is less so. Rich in farmlands and river fishing, High Barrow supplies many cities with food to the west of the Jaws. Lord Dorez keeps a hefty retainer of soldiers to keep the city safe from the Low Barrow bandits.
How hard would it be to talk to Lord Alvin Dorez?
You can try once you get into the city.
Yeah.
Show him your hand. Shield.
Just, hi.
Hi. This is my hand.
Alright. Did you want to hop off the wagon and try to gather some information?
Why are you trying to get rid of me? Why do you hate me? You know what? I am going to jump down. I'm going to take 1 barrel of rations, and I'm going to disappear into the fucking town.
Do you want to hop off the wagon and head back home?
Yeah. Taking the donkey, too.
I just thought it'd be
What do you
easier
want
for
now?
you to gather information not with
Yeah.
3 church people.
Ugh. You're the worst. It's fine.
Well, could I go with him and us?
Oh, calm down. All right, we're going on our own adventure.
Session 2 and we're splitting the party.
Yeah.
That's always worked out well.
Or hang out with us. I don't know.
No, I'm going to go with my low-rent people that you seem to think that I'm part of. I'm actually going to go to the dark streets and see what kind of information. What is our whole point? What are we doing here?
Tom, it's the second session. You can't
Exactly.
already forget the...
See, what happens at a certain point in your life? Things become fuzzy, and you forget words and people and where you are.
How many are you at right now?
40. Oh, drinks? No, no, only grandmas count. So,
Let's head into town.
I'm gonna go find out some things about
Okay.
stuff.
You arrive at the gates where, again, there is a new wall that has been constructed, roped, and pitched so that it's completely sealed around High Barrow. This is new to y'all. Y'all have not seen this before, and it looks like they have pretty much constructed this very quickly and efficiently.
I'm gonna stealth past guards.
Okay. Do you want me to narrate the scene, or you just want to say I stealth past the guards?
You can narrate.
Gee, thanks.
I'll allow it.
Should we get the battle music going?
I loose an arrow as I walk by him. Stealthily.
Is he going by himself?
No, you're with him now.
Am I with him?
Oh shit! I have to stealth with a bad.
I had just said that y'all just arrived. Why are we splitting the party before you even get in the city?
Yeah, good work.
Okay, so we're not.
Fine, we'll stick with these people.
Like jumped at you.
Agitated, man.
Well, I have this stupid thing I have to.
Thank you.
Technical difficulties. Do we have a technical difficulty thing?
Kinda.
Be cool if we did.
Be a lot cooler.
Okay.
All right, quick, eat more grapes. Shove them in, quick.
You gotta chew them. Can't just pop them in there and swallow them.
You're right. You can't. So, arriving at the city gates, you do see that there is some battlements that they have constructed also along the city wall. It's not a huge wall, and it's not spiked. It is flat on top, but you do see that you do see there are 6 archers on the wall, 3 on either side. 4 of which have crossbows, 2 of which have longbows.
Do they have any arrows? Do they have any arrows for them?
No, they're just holding them.
It's for intimidation. That's
All sure. They spent all their wood on fence posts. And couldn't even afford arrows.
This is so much better.
You also see as you approach the gate itself, it is actually fairly busy. It seems as if they've created a checkpoint where there are. It seems as if there's 2 gentlemen in fairly nice robes. One with a very large ledger. The other is inspecting goods as. Inspecting goods as they come through, and you see behind him, it looks like, or behind them two, there is a guard. This one actually has a very nice breastplate with scale mail going down his arms and legs. He has a great sword at his back, a long sword at his side, and he seems to just be kind of hanging on to, leaning on the ground. He's leaning on a short bow.
I've used the short bow, you can use the arrow.
We can take him.
We can take him.
Pass.
And then on either side of the actual gates itself, you see just 2 standard guards and holding long spears.
We are the good guys. You know that, right?
I don't know if we've established that.
Did I write that down somewhere?
Who determined that?
Not in this session, but we absolutely should do a D&D campaign where we just play villains.
Dad is not this one though.
Not this
We're
one.
not doing it this
Not
one.
this one.
Head to the checkpoint.
It's fine.
Okay.
Do we know why there's a checkpoint?
Gee, it's almost as if that's not normal behavior here,
We should
and maybe
ask.
that's something new.
Take your notes, Tom.
Perhaps it's as if it's a plot hook and something of interest.
I don't know what's going on ever.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. As you approach, you do see as the one with the ledger seems to finish writing. The other person in the nicer robe steps forward. It looks like he's holding just like a literal pole, roughly like 6 feet long. And he holds up. Whoa, there, travelers. Before you may gain entry into High Barrow, the Lord Dorez has requested that all goods be inspected and lodged.
Interesting. And what if we
Can I
don't do
ask
that?
why?
Well, of course you may.
Do they respect his authority? Because he's a
Do they
human?
respect our authority?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
As a-
But you've got a giant shield.
One normally answers a question.
Yeah, but I look basically like
The question was answered. You may ask.
I don't like this already.
Yeah, he's the murder missionary. I'm the battleman.
Oh,
I don't remember what we came up with. Was covered for.
yeah. Non-religious paladin. So.
Ooh.
Tell me, my lord hand, what goods are you transporting?
We have rations. That's really what we have, right?
Tell him like an empty wineskin and throw it in.
Milk.
Bleed my goddamn milk out of this. See? Made the child upset.
Just traveling rations and just regular shit. I don't know what the right way to say regular shit is.
Yeah, I say that. That sounds pretty on point.
You, in a slightly perturbed and annoyed voice, look down. Rations for travel, and our basic goods and services that we carry with us at all times. No actual mercantile.
How far does like the hands and like
You know that
stretch?
yeah,
Like, how far-
you are the word of law. You can be a certified judge in cases in areas that need to have a case handled or a crime adjudicated. You can be a judge, jury, and executioner.
I know
Like
you
a
have
lawyer
Trainer
yeah.
with a crew of babysitters.
Last part.
Yeah. So should there be a little bit more
If he
authority,
needs babysitters,
or
should he be able to be the judge?
I just don't know,
executioner?
like
Ask your question again.
should there? The questions
A
and the
level
tone
of
from this
respect.
guy is this kind of like not okay to talk to the hand and especially to like Tony and then
Well, I look
Yes,
like, I look
you
like a bounty hunter.
you would basically know that this guy's trying to be a Johnny Big Potatoes at you, and like, bitch, get out of my way.
okay, I'm gonna hop down
Oh, yeah.
from the wagon
There it goes.
and I'm going to kind of, in the nicest way, not really possible, just like, are you questioning my authority?
You see Seraph hop down, and the clanks of his armor ring out and it makes everybody in the immediate vicinity a little quiet.
There, are you happy, Tom?
I'm so happy.
And with a few metal, with the sounds of metal, as you take a few steps forward, you get very close to him.
Yeah.
All up in his face.
Would you like to take my hand word for it, or would you like to inspect the cart yourself? You see the inspector. He's like holding the stick kind of at his side, and he's. No, my lord hand, of course not. The Sanctus Novum are always welcome here in High Barrow. Please, please.
Take his stick.
You see the guy with the ledger. He starts to lean in and whisper. Shouldn't we have gotten?
I'll give him a pat on the shoulder and say like "good lad," as
Ooh, sass.
but like a little bit.
A little pepper on that.
Yeah,
Okay. He sort of holds the stick in front of him, and he immediately tries to regain his composure. You there! Come forward with your goods. Have them inspected.
what kind
And
of look am I getting from the big guy that has the great sword and the?
You see him smirking.
Dude, he has hard eyes.
He's
loved
smirking.
it.
Yeah,
wants
he's
to
smirking
be
quite a
you.
bit.
He wants to be you, or you
He wants to be
in-
him.
Well, I kind of want to wink at him and give him a kiss.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, Keith.
What's that clanging
Oh.
noise?
Tender.
I beat you to it a while ago.
All right. The moment you get into the actuals within the walls of the city of High Barrow, big hustle and bustle. You see that there is a lot of different of the travelers who are mostly merchants are stopping right now. They're kind of resting from their journey from being on Port Whitley. They've gotten out, and now they're here at High Barrow to rest, recuperate, so they can begin the arduous journey north to make it to the capital. I almost touched shit again.
Don't touch shit. It's stanky.
There we go.
Purified.
Okay.
Holy water.
The rest you do see sort of forced against the walls into makeshift tents and lean-tos are most of the peasant folk and farmers.
What?
Not a man of the people, huh?
What's that? What people? Depends on the people.
Okay. But you see most of the merchants have been set up in like tents. They've got some of them are actually set up to like sell shit right now. Some of them are looking to sell, I almost said cabbages, and I could just see the memes coming out of the chat immediately.
Does anybody look out of place?
Let's get perception checks.
Could that, yeah, just kidding.
I just want to see if there's anything that like shady looking fucks or.
Pass.
Critical fail? Yeah, you're just taking it aside, it's just like, all right,
Actually,
people.
I'm still processing what I just saw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was like, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good, right?
I have a vengeance pal. That maybe it should just be me.
Oh, you should be.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 23. I don't know. They were saying it sounded fun. God damn it.
You don't just get to say a dirty and then the number and like have it
But I
mean
can and I will.
Okay.
Say a dirty 5.
Dirty 5. Anyway, filthy.
Is that a hand job when you haven't washed your hands?
That's 5 knuckle shuffle.
It's a clean 7.
It's clean 7.
All right. So 23,
Boom.
20, no. Okay. All right.
Doing Babry
So,
things over there.
Done. Seraph. Surveying the crowd, you do see, as I mentioned earlier, lots of the peasants have been forced to the outer walls or into just like really rough nooks that they've been like trying to just set themselves up. You see most of the merchants have set up on the insides, in between buildings, along the city streets. Some have set up in the middle of the streets where they are just... one guy's holding up a bunch of very nice pieces of clothing, like very nice nobleman's clothing, trying to...
I could use a new jacket.
Okay.
Mine has a giant hole.
And something that you do take notice of is that there is one fairly large wagon that is covered and armored. Surrounding it is iron bands all the way around the wood area, and on top you see a pair of dwarves, both of whom have heavy crossbows, and on the base you see 4 more dwarves, all leaning on great hammers, just surrounding it.
How out of place is that?
Pretty fucking out of place.
Does the cart show any signs of like damage or anything? Like have they defended it?
No damage. No, it's a very clean cart.
Nobody's wanting to fuck with a bunch of dwarves.
Or they
Maybe
are the
crossbows.
bandits.
I'll kind of.
Hold on.
If you want to investigate that.
Before we continue too far, we are technically at the 1 hour mark. Do we need to take a quick break? Is everybody okay?
Take a quick one, grab drinks.
That was an hour?
Yep.
That was our first hour.
Man, I achieved a lot.
Take a quick 5.
We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Go refresh your drinks. Go use the toilet and stretch your legs.
They're already on the toilet right now.
Then get up from the toilet because you're probably causing yourself more damage from sitting on it.
This stream brought to you by diapers. Look into them.
Okay.
Just watch us.
We'll give it a quick 5. We'll see you guys right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for letting us have a quick minute to collect ourselves and pee
I hope your poops went okay.
and refresh our beers.
What an odd way. Hope your poop went well.
How'd your poop go?
Ours was phenomenal.
That
Well,
was
like,
was-
let's be honest, Dustin could never poop that fast.
well, I mean, if it's liquidity
It's an
enough.
all-day process.
You okay?
6 times a day.
I'm really glad this is how we came back to the stream.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back, everybody.
Classy act around here.
And now.
Now, for editing purposes, Devin. All right, so as we mentioned, you're well within the streets of High Barrow and seen some stuff around. Y'all did see one big cart of interest.
dwarves.
Is there any insignia or anything that shows that they're from a certain town?
None.
Okay.
If you would want, I would let you roll an insight on the architecture of the actual cart itself.
What was it?
Insight.
Plus 0?
Right.
I believe in you.
16.
13.
23. I have a +5 to insight.
I have a +6 and I still rolled a 10. I'm not good at this game.
You're not good at this
I'm
game.
not good at this. I just rolled
It's
13.
my lucky charm.
Okay.
My little two.
So, what was yours? 16?
16.
So, Astrid, Libra, the two of you know this is dwarven ironwork for sure, and it looks like it was would be from Whitehold.
Okay. Remind me,
Where's Whitehold?
well, just I'm trying to figure out like how far.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, it's really tiny.
There.
Okay.
I don't have it.
No, it's okay. Dustin pointed it out. I just can't read the names on my hand.
We'll all learn together.
The capital.
Oh, that's so far away.
Oh, very far away. That's where the most concentrated population of dwarves is.
Why would a bunch of dwarves be in High Barrow? Whitehall.
We should mug him and ask him and find out. I said ask.
What are
You seem to think we're a lot stronger than we are.
what are some
level are we?
things that dwarves
3.
would commonly want to
Strong
like,
enough.
export?
The major exports that come out of Whitehold is ore and minerals. So irons, steels, coal, all of the major ores and minerals will come from there. Additionally, for the big spenders, you also get your highest concentration of precious gems from Whitehold.
We're all doing a thing.
You're all pointing at me.
I actually have a question.
Oh.
Is it odd that dwarves are on this side of the
Is it
peak?
to
This heavily armed with this giant
to
wagon?
see to see this heavily armed of a retinue of dwarves guarding what appears to be a very heavily armored conveyance sticks out pretty hard.
Is there a festival happening for like winter coming or? Oh, that's a shit.
Winter's winter. People just know to hunker down and grit their teeth through them harsh snows.
Hope all the kids survive, kind of thing.
They're not gonna.
But the gyms, that's a...
No, it's just demons and fucking kids. That's what the poster said.
Devin.
Yeah.
So we found some gems. I don't know how I would make this work. I'd like to ask the dwarves.
Gyms would be fine.
Gyms would be fine.
Was it the piles of kids?
I want to use my awesome charisma and go over there and just,
Engage.
engage.
Okay.
Group of victors curious.
Wait, do you speak Dwarvish? Or is this
Yes,
what-
I do.
Do you speak in the
I
dwarven
do.
tongue?
Yes, I do.
Ah, very good.
I have 6 languages.
Very good. Walking up, you speak very clearly and concisely in the dwarven language, and with a spirited you say, "What brings the fine native dwarves to these to these hills of High Barrow?" Most the dwarves all do immediately take notice of you. What you immediately notice is one of the dwarves on top of the cart immediately stares at you and is like, you can see he's not pointing his thing at you, but he's definitely keeping an eye. The other one, you see, he immediately puts his back to the other one and he just starts looking.
Can I walk up behind Tony?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up with him.
Okay. All right. The three of you walk up, and they are immediately. You see another one come up behind the one that you approached, and you see the other two
The
like.
guy scared them.
The other two, like, they stop leaning on their hammers. They're actually holding them at their waist now, and they're just staring.
Ready to take out your knees.
All right, I'm gonna pull out an arrow and just
Twiddle it.
point it at him. I don't know.
Can I do a
Stick him with a little.
Can I do like a
Poke,
religion
poke.
check or? I do like a religion check to come up with like some type of way to just ease them down and create some kind of
I will let you roll a history for that.
Can't be religious.
It's not religion.
Can I roll an acrobatic check and
Just to do what? Somersaults?
become friends with them? Show them my amazing skills.
Do a
Watch me do cartwheels.
Look what I can do.
Alright.
Does a 14?
Okay.
They love you.
You say in the dwarven tongue. The phrase is essentially in the common tongue, a drink among friends, but essentially with dwarves it means come, let us drink and be friends. And you say that as a means to try to like calm them down a bit, to which it's pretty successful. Like the main guy sort of waves the other two back a bit. He keeps the one next to him, but he speaks in Dwarvish to you. What is it you need, friend?
Victor is just curious as to why it's unusual to see dwarves in this part of town.
Aye, it is. Gem vendor.
I'll do it.
Gem vendor.
Where did we find the gems?
And he's saying this in Dwarvish, so none of us.
Yeah, speaking purely in
I
Dwarvish.
speak Dwarvish.
You'd hear him say gem vendor.
Alright, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Hey everyone, he's a gem vendor!
He's a gem vendor!
At this point, I'm kind of thinking
Y'all didn't save any for me?
nothing of interest really, but still kind of like settle like some type of ending the conversation.
Sure. You give him a dwarven farewell, but you sort of nod at him, and he returns it back sternly.
So you basically...
Nothing of importance.
So you walk up, say, hey, what do you do?
Well, I wanted to,
gem
like-
vendor, okay, and
Yeah.
walk off.
That's exactly what I did.
That is spectacular charisma. That is...
You did it,
Oh,
though.
that's
Nailed it.
high.
Nailed it.
My combination of intelligence and charisma is not the greatest.
Victor tells us nothing of importance.
It's nothing of an importance.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check, go lay in the shade, and then get up and walk out. I think it would be just as successful. Tactics on you, my boy. Tactics on you.
Did you actually tell your group what they are?
Damn right.
Okay.
Them's dwarves.
So you know that they're dwarves, and they're whoever it is who's the merchant is a gem vendor.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll some to see if they were lying about just being gem vendors?
That would be an insight.
Okay.
If you would like, you can roll that insight.
Okay. I will.
Go for it.
Yeah, don't threaten me. I will.
Okay, go for it. Do it.
It's happening.
Okay, do it.
I'm good at insight.
I'm sure you are.
Jesus Christ.
So that was a 1.
No, it's an 8. 24.
Okay. They are definitely telling the truth. You could tell that their sternness is because they don't want to advertise that information out to the masses.
I probably shouldn't have yelled that they were gem.
Probably shouldn't have yelled it, no.
Mistakes were made. But,
Well done.
You know what? I stand by it.
Please tell me you heard him say it.
No. Yeah. That's who they are, and that's why they're there.
All right. Well, that wasn't a waste of 30 minutes. Let's. You want to ask anybody else why
Let's go
they're there?
talk to the Lord.
Well, I don't speak Dwarvish, so.
I mean, you already heard it from him what they are, so.
I'm assuming you would have told me after we were like walking
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Them's
So-
dwarves. They sell gems, and they weren't lying about it.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I mean, they're dwarves. They're not known for their dishonesty.
We don't know that. They could be lying about that.
Could be.
That tracks. You know what? Let's go see the Lord.
Okay.
Lord Dorito. Here we
All right. Dorito.
go. That's what I wrote.
Dorez.
Dorez.
There you
We're
go.
all saying the same thing. I said in Dwarvish, and that's what it comes out as.
All right.
That's weird.
It's another dialect of the Dwarven.
Are you parking the cart somewhere or leaving it somewhere?
Next to our new friends.
Ooh, we could sell it.
You're
Buy a horse.
If you want to ask
Well,
him,
where's the Lord's location?
You'd actually be heading to the south end of town, where you can clearly see that there is a holdfast that's been there for many, many, many years.
Did you say 2?
At least 2 years.
would the inn like store a wagon? And
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe we should go to the inn first and like get our wagon checked in.
Make sure there's a brothel close. I like where your head's at.
Yep.
Religious people, I love you guys.
Yeah, let's go check in our wagon first.
Okay.
That way we don't have to worry about all our shit.
Weaving through the city streets, like your cart is going at a snail's pace because you're having to navigate through tons of people. The vendors who are in the street are having to literally like pick up baskets of stuff and move them out of the way as you're moving through there. Everybody seems very annoyed that you're moving through there with your cart because everybody else has parked their carts in like different areas on the outside or on the outskirts.
We need
Not
to
us.
we need to like paint your hand sign on the side of our cart,
That could
Oh,
work
don't
really
do
really
that.
well.
Don't do that.
like
It'll turn out
police,
us.
like cops going down the street.
I'll just stand up in the back and go, pew, pew.
But you do finally make it. You do see a large, what essentially looks like just like 2 barns that have been smushed together is the Green Thumb Inn. There is no words on the sign itself, but it is sort of hanging haphazardly on the front of the building entrance, which is truly large barn doors. But you see a very old, rotted wooden sign with a thumbs up on it, but the thumb, the green has faded mostly, but it still has a shade of green to it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go in and talk to whoever's in charge.
Okay. You dismount from the wagon heading inside, to which you are met with wall-to-wall people.
Ugh. Is there somewhere else
Time
we
for
can
another
go?
perception. Can I do a quick glance around the wall-to-wall tavern?
What's my pickpocketing skill like? Road things.
Probably not great.
I don't even look at it.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna just shoot somebody with an arrow and rob them.
If you get caught, just point over to him and say, "He didn't do it."
He told me to do it. He's a hand.
I've never seen this guy in my life.
He's such a joker.
As the judge, jury, and executioner.
And then we kiss.
And then we can.
Huh. They don't have like a tavern setting. That's okay though.
How am I not proficient in sliding?
Anyways, it's wall-to-wall people. I'll just up the volume of. No worries. All right.
Just call it because it's the Green Thumb, we'll call it a druid inn. Just put a bunch of birds on.
Okay. No.
No? Good talk.
So, as mentioned, you see just a wall-to-wall people.
Okay.
There is barmaids, bartendants, cooks. Everybody's moving around trying to like just get food somewhere. You do also notice that there is a complete section of the inn's lower level just cordoned off where they just have racks and racks of bunks, sleeping quarters.
Can I roll a perception just to see if anybody stands out? If there's anything that seems out of the
Who are
ordinary?
you looking for?
I don't know.
you by
Guy
yourself,
that's
by the
holding
way?
a sign that says bandit.
Are you like all alone?
Guys,
by the
like-
way?
I went in. I don't know if anybody came in with me.
Oh.
I figured I was still like, backing the vehicle into our spawn.
Kinda, yeah, with as much traffic as there is outside.
But
hard
I'm
to do.
animal handling.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Cool.
I'm gonna ride him in like a backpack.
16.
Okay. The only person that you kind of feel like stands out to you is there is a guy who is currently right now arguing with another individual about whose backpack is whose. This guy appears to have He's in no like armor or noble's outfit, but he's definitely in like a nice tunic shirt, and he's got nicely made breeches on. The only other thing you notice that is sort of that stands out to you, on his chest he has a pin you recognize very clearly. It is from Risen Diathir. He is a seer.
Okay. Is it weird that he's over here?
One, it's weird that he's just kind of out, like he's a youngish guy, and most of the time, seers have a hand that accompanies them.
And I don't see no hand.
Maybe you're his hand. Destiny.
Is his name Ajin?
Fuck you, fuck that name.
Oh.
Never think about it.
So that stands out, obviously, like, where's this guy's fucking hand?
Should we rock him?
I don't know. Did anybody else
Why
come
is
in
that
with
my
me?
first? I'm a rogue. I go rogue sometimes.
Okay, I will... How far away?
From that guy, you're about maybe 40 feet.
Okay. I will start, like... Pretty big guy. Full plate. I'm gonna start moving towards him in, like, a very...
How tall are you?
Like 6'4".
Oh my.
Mercy me!
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm gonna start moving towards
yeah,
him.
you
Loud
start-
enough that I kind of want him to hear me and look in my. I
Yeah.
want to gauge his reaction when he sees me.
Okay, you start moving through the crowd very abrasively towards men and women that you're bumping into. Hey! But you don't even give a shit. You're literally just pushing your way through. As he does notice you, he puts the backpack down and he looks almost annoyed that he sees you. And he just stands there and waits because he seems almost expectant of you,
Okay.
in a way.
So why are the hands accompany the seers?
Because magic is heavily regulated, and should a seer step out of line and use some sort of illegal magic, which is anything except a divination spell, they're pretty much to be put to death.
If I see him without a hand, is that pretty much just like?
It's definitely curious, and your first thought would definitely be, where the fuck is your hand?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of going into.
Yeah, because you're all about following orders.
Yes.
We're not
Judge
going to talk about the... Okay, it's fine.
Did anybody else come in here with me? Or is it just me?
I'll go in there and pickpocket. Yes, whatever.
Did you
So
come?
you're in?
Yeah, I went with him.
Whenever I was done parking the damn thing.
Did you come
I'll
in?
go in.
So you see me start running towards the guy too.
Yeah, I want to notice that and
Okay.
not follow.
But keep a pace behind.
And have you noticed?
Oh, I've noticed.
All right, Astrid keeps a pace behind Seraph, and what's Dunn doing?
Melding
Just
into the
done
crowd.
things, man. Just getting it done. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know what that
Well,
is.
yeah, that's fine. I'll describe it. So if I see him bolting towards somebody, I'll be like, okay, so this is interesting, and I'll follow.
And y'all would notice too, as he's looking, you can clearly see who he is looking at, which happens to be a seer with no visible hand nearby.
Is he wearing like robes and a wizard
No,
hat?
no. They don't look
Is he
really anything like that.
floating, or-
He is younger than other seers that would be perceived as a person who is a seer, because it
Okay.
takes time to like learn that craft. But he is young, and he's not wearing like nobleman's clothing. He's wearing a tunic. He's got breeches on. They're not like finely colored or anything, but it is a nice set of clothes that he is wearing.
Gotcha.
I would like to. He's waiting for me, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
I would
he-
like to walk up close to him, and I would like to point at the badge and look him in the eyes and say, "Where's your hand?" But give him like one of these where it's like,
You see him. He sighs heavily and audibly. He kind of looks past you and looks back at you.
I'll look over in the direction. that he's
I was gonna say, I noticed.
I'm holding eye contact with him.
You look over in the direction that he's nodding at. It's towards where all the beddings and the makeshift bunks are. You do see that there is a hand over there in the bottom of one bunk. The only way you're able to discern he's a hand is because his shield is leaning against the bunk. The armor is next to it. He is face first in the pillow, sawing logs, sleeping hard. You do also notice that there is 5 empty decanters of wine next to the bed.
I'm gonna take a picture and put it on social media.
No, don't do that.
Oh, I'm
So I
gonna
kept
get canceled.
I didn't see that because I kept eye contact with him.
I'm gonna like tap him on the shoulder and be like, out cold.
That's not okay, right? For a hand to.
What? Get
The hands aren't supposed to like keep them on a tight leash or anything, but they are supposed to like. You're given instructions when you watch over a seer. You're giving instructions like you sleep when they sleep, and you only go to sleep after they've gone to sleep.
And I assume you don't get drunk on the job.
Yeah,
Has he ever watched over his ear?
I'll leave that up to your backstory. Have you watched over a seer before?
Sure. Does that add a cool shit? Yeah. Totally did it. To the
badass.
T.
But
I
yeah,
never
you
slept.
you have definitely watched over you've watched over a seer before and have it would know like that kind of behavior, like being completely drunkenly passed out.
Not okay. So you
Big no-no.
whispered that to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap you on the, or knock you on the fucking plate, whatever.
I'll do
Every
kind of one
week
of these
on.
where I like grab his tunic and I'm gonna look back to see the hand.
Okay, you look back behind you and you do in fact see one of your brothers, one you actually recognize.
Oh!
Papa?
No.
No! Son?
Where do we sit ranking wise?
This is an older hand.
Okay.
His hand is bigger on the shield.
His name is Artemis Dorn.
Okay.
And he has been one who has, he's been given assignment after assignment after assignment. Was told to, keep patrols over near Centris on the roads, but, would get too drunk and miss his patrol hours.
So he's kind of. Okay.
He's notorious for imbibing of the drink.
Okay.
But he's also he's not fucked up enough that he's kept his status as a hand.
Do I outrank him?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's cool.
He's not even he doesn't even have a captainship really anymore. He's been given the watchmanship over a seer, which should be easy enough.
Except he's fucking it up already. Cool. I will look back to see the hand. I will turn back. I will poke him in the chest, and I'll say, "Don't move." And I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna head towards the hand, but I'm gonna kind of give you keep an eye on.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I'm a bit young for seer, aren't you?
And he's fixing his tunic as he
Just a bit curious. Usually takes you longer to your type with your magic. To
tell me, do you know how to read?
Fluently, dwarvish, and mostly dwarvish. And do you?
I was reciting poems by the age of 2.
Very impressive while you shit your pants.
Do you want to get in on that?
I'm gonna see how this plays out.
What's the kerfuffle with this bag?
He looks over at the other gentleman who's standing there, who is also clearly inebriated, He says, this drunkard here says that he won my bag in a game of dice. That my protector, supposedly, had lost. And I'm not sure if you're caught up on the ways of law and order, but I can tell you, me relinquishing my arcane goods is forbidden and punishable by death.
Okay, is it common or
You see the drunk guy, it's like still, he's got like a hand on the pack, and he's like, "Yep, it's mine now. Roll them bones."
seems like a nice guy.
Beedly.
Alright, I'm gonna take his side then. He sounds like a real good guy. What? Seers suck. No, do Seers like carry like little purses of coin or whatever these things?
You would know that they actually carry, like within their packs, they carry the materials they need in order to do some of their spells.
Okay. But he doesn't have
I'm bulldozing right past the shit he said. We're just skipping. Shut up, Tom.
I do. So anyway, if he has like a coin purse on him or whatever, I want to like sleight of hand steal it.
The Seers?
Yes.
He does not have a coin purse.
What the fucking loser?
They're not paid. They're assigned to like lords to like
These-
act as their seers.
God. Okay.
So they can't buy anything.
They're not given a salary.
What if they need a drink?
And is probably supposed
They
to do it
probably
for
just
him.
give it.
Well, how do they
They're
buy
very good.
prostitutes? Let's get to the nitty-gritty.
Say they
How do they
have
do it? I want to know their secret. All right.
The hand handles. The hand handles it.
Okay. Fine.
But yeah, the drunk guy's kind of like, all right, handy over the baggie now. Twisted Seer says, relinquish my pack now.
Are you standing next to us?
So sorry. It's so loud.
What's a bar?
I'm
It is.
standing far enough away that he's not noticing me.
Okay.
But yes, I'm near y'all.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the drunkard and be like, what do I got? What do I got? Deception. I'm going to tell this drunkard that if he does not relinquish the pack and let this one go, some very bad events are going to happen to him from my friend. That
This will be a, you're going to roll a deception, roll an intimidate for you. Fucker.
What'd you just say?
We got a spam.
Trey, can you get the spammer?
Please get rid of the spam.
Thanks, Trey.
Trey!
What does this drunkard look like? Like size-wise?
He's just, he's
Yeah.
He's not even 6 foot tall. He's clearly got a very disheveled
Just
5
with
o'clock
that.
shadow.
I want to see it. Go ahead and do his thing.
18 on deception.
18 on deception,
Intimidation.
intimidation for you.
I haven't joined in on this yet.
I know, but
No, you're
like for
mean mugging this motherfucker. As
He
I'm,
hasn't.
He pointed you
I
out.
pointed you out. Sorry, calling you out.
17.
okay. He takes a pause and he looks at you and is like, "Hello." Like his gaze goes over and he sees Astrid, to which Astrid stands very delicately upright and sort of points her chin up, to which he does, seeing her. I'm very sorry. Does she hit hard?
Harder than you know. But you don't want to find out.
I don't. Bag smells like bad shit anyways. And he sort of stumbles off.
I'm gonna look over at the seer and be like, you know what? I think you and I should join our friends over there and point to where he's headed.
Okay. He grabs the pack and he starts to like look through it as he walks over.
I'm heading towards where the
You
hand is.
you have made it there. You are standing and like you can hear it just
On a scale, how pissed should I be right now?
livid.
Cool. I'm gonna kick him in the fucking legs
Cut him in half.
to wake him up.
Nothing.
Oh. Is there anything nearby I can grab and?
Ooh, like a bucket of piss.
I'm not gonna whip my. Do you know how long it takes to get my dick out in full play?
There might already be a bucket of piss. I don't know. What kind of bar are we in?
Chamber pot.
Chamber pots.
Hey.
There's not a chamber pot, but there is you do see a washing dish near, well, like a communal washing dish where people like go and like wash their hands in, and it's already like grayed and dirtied and just full of nasty water. You grab it, just all over him. To which immediately he just shoots up. He hits his head. Ow! Fuck me! Oh, what is? Oh, God!
Can I grab him and like pick him out of bed and like
Yeah.
shove him against the bunks?
You lift him and slam him up against the bunk. Immediately, his armor kind of just clangs to the ground.
Does that stop people from doing shit in the tavern?
Craziest
It gets-
how close is this guy to dying of natural causes versus natural causes?
It gets dead quiet as you've slammed him in there against it, and like you see him like blinking furiously, but his vision focuses, and he finally sees you, and he's like, Lord Seraph, what are you doing here?
Where's your seer?
Oh, he was asleep just moments ago. The guy, I swear he was right here. Give me but a moment. I'll find him. You see him start to try to like, yep. You
Back up
slam him right back up against it, and you see. You see, like, bits of, like, beaded sweat start to build up there, and you see the gray water just dripping down his face.
Oh, you're not touching that.
I will ask him the question again of where's your seer? Like, you should fucking
Yeah.
know.
I was playing, I was playing a game of dice, and we ended, I thought we'd gone to sleep. We wanted to travel at night, so we decided to sleep during the day, so we could travel safely at night. Yes.
Why is he here? Why is he here with a seer? Is that kind of out of place?
Very.
Yeah. That's my, yeah. Why are you here with a seer?
We were supposed to, we were on we were on journey to travel to the North Cag, to get passage at Port Whitley.
Why?
One of the lords at Whitehold has, just hired a seer. So, he needed escort.
Is it odd that somebody from Recent Diethyr would be in High Barrow to go to Whitehold? You gotta piece that together. Isn't that kind of...
It's very odd.
That makes no fucking sense.
Oh, far be it from me, Lord Seraph, to question my orders. Far be it from me to question my orders.
Was that a kind of a...
Oh, that's a slight, bro. You gonna take that shit? Spit in his mouth.
Spin his mouth.
Spit in his mouth.
How do I want to go about this?
Vengeance, Paladin. Hi, I'm Tom.
Slowly, the sounds of the tavern pick back up.
Does he have his orders with him?
You look down at his gear and you see he's got his knapsack there.
He mentioned that he had orders, and I'm gonna let him kind of stumble back a little bit, and I'm gonna put out my hand for his orders.
Yes, of course. A moment. He sort of like trips over his own armor, but he grabs his knapsack, starts flipping it open, and he starts rooting through it. You see that there is like 3 empty.
Just gonna keep smacking.
Go for 3.
You see, he empties 3 wineskins out of it and just kind of lets them plop on the floor. They're all empty.
Oh, I need more for your collection.
But he finally, you see him hold up the red. He's like, yes, here. You rip it from his hands.
And I would like to read it.
So yes, he does have a writ from Whitehold. It seems as if Lord Kimber of Whitehold has just requisitioned to have a seer in his stead. He has met all the qualifications, and the hands have signed off on it, as have the arch-seers from Risendiathir. Both parties have signed off on it, so it is a legitimate order. The only thing that appears to be odd is this lad was still an apprentice up until very, very recently, and has graduated to be a full-fledged seer.
Okay. Because he's super young, right? He's
Very.
too young to be.
He looks
super
at.
young, like 41 or something. I don't know. It's super young.
Does that make you feel better?
He's a young man. Doing young man things.
He doesn't even look to be 30, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's young.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it still odd that, like, he's from Risendiathir, we're in High Barrow, to go up to Whitehold?
Yeah.
Does this kind of explain?
Well, no, so it makes you wonder where the hell this kid came from.
I would like to ask him.
Is he human?
He is human. Human, sir.
Human.
Human, huh? That's a name I can trust.
Man, get by.
Okay, so you ask him, where does the kid come from? He says, I don't know. I guess his father must be some important person from Fangor Highland.
Where did he pick him up? Like,
Well, I was in Fangor. I was training new recruits. I think I was training new recruits. But the gauntlet, Sir Titus had asked me and charged me with the task of escorting this young lad to Lord Kimber.
kind of. Oh, they're gonna get passage at Port Whitley. Okay,
Yes.
they're not going through the cat.
No, they're going to
So this is the route.
travel from Fangor to Port Whitley, from Port Whitley up to Stormdal up north, then from Stormdal to Whitehold.
Okay, so this does make sense now that he's taken this route. If the kid was in,
The route kind of makes sense. The only thing that still is just odd is that he's a young ass kid,
yeah.
and it seems as if. No, I can't tell you that. Anyways,
Roll.
Oh.
Percent.
Can we intimidate the DM?
no, that's impossible.
I don't know.
Is it? I'll go get you another beer.
I'll pull my dick out.
Can I?
Oh.
All right, stop.
There it is.
We're gonna go over our other stream on Pornhub.
Whoa, hey!
No, we're not. No, we're not.
It's not legal in Texas.
It's not legal in Texas. Don't follow us.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
You're limiting our audience.
I would, after I have the writ, I would like to grab him again
You grabby son of a bitch.
and kind of push him back up. Not slam him, but like push him back up to the bunk. I want to know everything. Do not lie to me.
Lord Seraph, I've told you all there is. I was training Lord. Was it Lord Titus who gave me the writ?
Give him up.
Okay.
Like, focus back up.
Shake his memory out of him.
No. It wasn't Lord Seraph. It was a steward in his charge. Daniel, the steward Daniel, who was a steward to Sir Titus, gave me the writ and told me on behalf of Sir Titus to bring this boy here with the clearly signed writ and stamped and approved.
Does the steward's name make sense to me?
Sir Titus goes through
Steward.
all the time. He ends up getting quite annoyed with them and just pawning them off on somebody else.
I would like to say something like, he is a boy. What the fuck? Like,
He's a young lad, very smart, quite sharp.
gets you drunk and then does what he wants.
Oh no, he was just being polite and offering to purchase me wines, and we clearly would be traveling for some time, so we would.
Yeah, he is a seer and has no money.
Oh. I suppose so. Perhaps his family's wealthy. He does carry a fair bit of coin. Right.
Can I roll an insight to see if this guy's just pulling shit out of his ass?
Roll it.
Oh god, no.
Oh god, wait, not religion, right?
Like, I want to roll it, but I don't, because...
Roll for bird knowledge.
10.
So far, everything he's telling you is, to the best of his knowledge, the truth.
Have we made it, me and young lad here, have we made it over to...
Yeah.
Our-
Y'all saunter on over and are now standing close. He says, "Oh, yes, please tell him.
What's the seer look like with me roughing up the hand, kind of?
He's amused as fuck at the first sight of watching you kind of manhandle him, but he also sees, like, now that you're like questioning him, and he's starting to get just a tinge bit of nervousness about him.
Does it seem fidgety?
Not fidgety, but just nervous.
Just put my hand on his back or his shoulder and be like, calm down, lad. I'm just asking questions. How old is this guy? Is he younger or older?
Like 30, not even 30.
Not even 30. He's young. He's young.
Because I don't see the seer, so... Yeah. You want to do something with the seer.
I will take an arrowhead, shove it aside. Just as a warning, don't lie to me. Wait, where's the kidneys at?
Really?
What's medieval dialysis like?
You're with him too, right?
Or if we're gonna go all non-murdery about it.
That'd be great.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Rogue's got a rogue, man.
I get it.
What are you trying to accomplish right now?
Murder.
Murder.
Murder. Hobo.
He
I just don't want him to lie to us.
he looks at you, and you hear the young lad's voice, and he asks, "What is this all about?"
You're a bit young. He's drunk on the job. Supposed to be keeping an eye on you. This is all just a fucked up situation.
Yes, he's supposed to be keeping an eye on me. I know the rules. I've recently been sanctioned. Yes, I am a seer from Risendiathir. I didn't expect my graduation for at least another 10 years.
And you didn't question it when they went ahead and graduated you at such
When
a
the Sanctus Novum hands you a writ and says you've been sanctioned, you take it.
Without question. I thought you were an inquisitive bunch.
While he glares at you, you can tell that he carries like a slight air of embarrassment at, like, maybe that was a little too easy. Perhaps. I thought my hard studies had paid off.
Top of your class, were you?
Of course.
Noble family.
My father is a noble from Chibber, yes.
Is Chibber a notable town? Okay, so it means shit.
What was this kid's plan if the drunkard would have pulled a knife on him?
I can handle myself. Handled
Okay.
drunkards before.
When he says that, I want to do something to make him question if he can handle himself.
It's at that point when he says that you actually walk up to the group and like you kind of shoulder check him a little bit, and he's like stutter steps forward. I can handle myself. He's intimidated, but you can tell that like his look lingers at you a bit.
He's in love.
He can't technically handle himself without a hand giving him permission to handle himself, correct? Like, if that guy pulled a knife and tried to stab him and use magic, the kid gets executed, right?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah.
I want to say it doesn't seem like you can really handle it yourself. But I want to immediately question him and ask, is he getting his hands drunk? Like, is that what...
He looks at him, and he finally, like, you see, like, as he gazes at the hand, you see him kind of, like, lower his eyes a bit, and you see him get a little bit more, like, a bit of disgust in the curl of his mouth, and he's... The old man is a nuisance and a bore, and dumb.
Whoa.
I would like to shove the hand back and turn and point at him and say something about, like, respect. A hand is a hand.
Yeah.
But loud enough that it, like...
Yeah, you do, like, you slam him back, but you do point, and as you point at him, the hands are the most respected religious order this country has seen for thousands of generations, and you will respect it, boy.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I
You
do.
big Billy badass over there. Ah, damn.
I'm starting to rub off on me.
Oh, God. Vince
He,
Paladin!
he looks reverently at you for just a moment, but he then, like, he looks back and he looking at you, his hand, and says, "Perhaps the luster of that order has faded over these years."
I'd like to let go of the hand and fully turn and take a few steps towards... I just want to see what he does, but I let him go, turn, and take a few steps towards him.
Roll and intimidate.
Are you good at Intimidate?
Yeah, I'm pretty decent.
Better than Religion?
Oh, I'm going to use my coin.
Oh.
I want to make
Bad
this...
times. Bad times.
I want to make this actually important.
Very
Yeah.
important.
Are we all there, or is he alone?
I did that probably going in.
Her and I are
21.
there. Oh!
Oh, Nick
I just didn't know if
Nick
that
Knack just subscribed.
We got a sub
Nick
just now?
Knack!
Holy shit! We got a sub, guys.
Nick Nack Paddywhack!
Okay.
Yeah.
Give that dog a bone!
Thank you, Nick Knack. Thank you.
This thing weighs like 30 pounds.
He said, might have just shown up, but so cool to see the D&D bros finally play.
Playing some
Welcome
D&D.
in.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Now
much.
you're not just
Sincere.
bros, now you're D&D
Actually,
bros.
D&D bros.
So
Well, they're also Dustin and...
Also,
Devin.
shirts.
Also, you can purchase merchandise.
You can purchase this lovely merchandise.
Just literally
If you look at any of our websites, including YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, or TikTok, you can find these lovely bits of merch, whether it's shirts, koozies,
Covered.
hats,
It's covered.
booty shorts, and various other bits of clothing.
And banana hammocks. Don't forget banana.
We do not have banana hammocks.
I spoke too soon. Coming soon.
Banana hammocks coming soon.
Banana hammocks. for
So
everyone.
16 plus 5, 21.
21. Okay. for as good as you roll, you see him keep a pretty stiff upper lip. Now you do see behind his eyes is like this like twitching, glittering of like, please don't do anything else, please don't do anything else, please don't do anything else, please don't do anything else. But he stands firm.
Okay, I will give him a poke in the chest and watch your tone, boy.
Perhaps I would be more respectful if I were to travel with some other handler other than a drunken fool.
Can I ask him his name? I've never even asked him his name. What's your sign? You seem like an Aquarius.
Sagittarius.
Oh,
No.
I knew it. What's your name, boy?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Brandon. Boo, Brandon.
Full name.
So
Brandon.
I'm just gonna serious case.
his middle name is a family name.
Because I want to hear his last name and I want to see if that is familiar to me.
Crazy just said brand the hand.
Brandon Olaris.
Is that last name?
That's the Lord of Chibber.
Oh. But Chibber is like.
It's a town about that big before you get into Dalhammond Forest.
Real shithole.
It's like.
It's not a shithole, it's just not noteworthy.
Real shit.
Okay.
So being a noble of Chibber is like. Cool.
It doesn't carry any, like, real...
It's her.
We're heading to Fort Whitley.
Are we?
That's where the plan is to go, to Fort Whitley and then back up.
At that, he kind of gets a little wide-eyed. He grabs the writ from the hand and he shoves it in your chest. It's like, take me with you, please. Do not make me travel with him.
Can they just trade hands in the middle of the thing? Or?
I'm pretty sure we're in there at this point.
Yeah, you guys are.
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
else wants to jump in.
I walk in and I'm like, we have our own motors.
Oh, I don't know how I want to do this.
Oh, painfully and angrily.
Because I, as a hand, I would need to see this followed through as well, correct? Would I have responsibility as well, seeing the situation?
You would have responsibility to him if you did take him. Now, you do outrank this hand.
Fuck yeah. 3-star.
But like, if I saw this situation, would I go? Obviously, this is not getting done to the T, like by the book.
You know that
Code
if, like
dictates
like
that
you know if they were to travel on the way they currently are, one of them is going to end up dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but which one? I'm a gambler man. I'm sorry. Just roll.
So I would want to see this fulfilled properly. So would I tell the boy we leave in the morning? Because we still need to talk to the Lord here. I still want to do that.
He's my uncle. I'll get you in.
Perfect!
Fortuitous.
As he says that, I'll kind of give him a look up and down. I'll give him a very serif pat on the shoulder. Not aggressive, but like, good lad.
A little
Yes.
tough.
Yeah. And we'll take you to Port Whitley, but that's as far as I can guarantee you. We leave in the morning, but we need to talk to the Lord now.
It's fine. I'll go as far as you'll get me there. He grabs his pack and like he gathers like the rest of his stuff. He actually slaps the pack on his back, looks at the hand, thinks for nothing.
Oh, I'm making the fucking hand come with us.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make his ass sober up right now.
Slap him around a little
Yeah.
More gray water.
I'm gonna turn to the hand. I'm gonna grab the hand, and I'm gonna slam him up one more time because that seems to be fun. And I'm gonna basically tell him to get his shit together.
How does my order look at the hands?
You kind of view them as like the rank and file of the Sanctus Novum.
So
You know you are like, you don't outrank them, but you know that your order,
we do kind of
your-
our own.
you do your own thing.
So like spitting his direction.
At the drunk one?
The drunk one.
Yeah.
Like, you know, 'cause nothing pisses me off more than
Yeah.
someone
Not
We
fulfilling
share
the...
rage.
So I'm like,
Yeah. And you can see like the hand, like he starts to gather up his armor, and he's literally like trying to hold it within his arms. Yes, of course. I will be ready at dawn's break. Excuse me while I go and don my vestures.
He's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna give him just the meanest cold look as he kind of.
Yeah.
Does he look back a couple times? Like,
He very sheepishly slinks away from you, like he very clearly is like, I don't want to be in your vicinity anymore.
I'm gonna go ahead and do one of those, like.
Let's
To the
go pick a
Lord.
fight.
To the, I might need to.
Let's
so-
go pick a fight. Come on.
I did
I know
pretty.
I'm ready to rage. Come on now.
Yeah. She hasn't even raged today.
All I've done is bump into a
just
little
start a bar fight.
Brad.
I
Oh
will,
my god, start a bar fight. I will murder somebody and pickpocket them.
I'll go ahead and look at the boy.
You're gonna
Is
murder
it
them, then
pickpocketing
pick
if they're already dead, or you're just looting a corpse?
Do it before you
Yeah.
kill them, Tom.
I'm gonna loot them, kill them, put it back in their pocket. It's a reverse murder, loot, pickpocket. I just came up with it.
It's opposite day.
I'll go ahead and do like to the boy. I'll be like,
Lead the way.
yep.
All right. So the group of you start to head out. You actually see a meager, completely covered in like sweat and grease, and he's got an apron on. This frail-looking old man who is somehow very nimble. But he's got a very long, sharp nose and a protruded jaw, a little bit of like curly hair across his chin. But he pokes you in the chest, says, "You're not leaving until you settle that one's tab."
Oh.
Does this motherfucker know who I am? Does that matter at all, or
Hand or no, tabs must be settled.
Who, this guy?
did he poke me in the chest?
Of
Is
course
his
he
finger
did.
still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to grab his fucking wrist and like push it away from me, like motherfucker, what are you doing?
While he's grappling him, I'll sneak up and slice the dude's throat.
Well, no.
Stop it!
Past that.
Sounds like he's an assaulter, and it sounds like he might have done some bad stuff in his past.
He's an old barkeep.
Right, that's what he's doing
And this guy's
now.
I
probably
will
drank
grab his hand. I
You-
will I'll grab his wrist hard enough that he's like
Okay.
and like push it away, and I'm gonna ask for a number. Like, what's the debt?
He pulls his hand away. 8 silver.
I'm gonna.
Oh, now I feel bad.
The seer is there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap him on the chest and like, well, you know, your daddy's or uncle or whatever is the ruler of this town, so pay the man.
You think I get free drinks just because my uncle is lord here?
Oh man, I couldn't care less. Pay that man however you can.
You see him like, he gives you a mean look, but he looks over at you. From within his vest, it's very faint, but you actually think it's kind of cool when you see it. He opens up the vest a little bit and he flicks his wrist. And you see like this almost interdimensional pocket appear inside his vest, to which you hear the clanking of coins, and he pulls out a gold piece. And he, ping!
Am I like, ooh, that was cool?
One, you think it's actually cool. Two, it's illegal magic.
That's what I was gonna say. Can we Arcana him?
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm not good at this.
I would like to say loud enough, but not like super loud.
It's really hard to move on to.
It was pretty
right
cool.
now.
Like to make it feel like a little more accepted.
What'd you roll, Tom?
I did 5 and
5.
rolled 5. I don't know what magic is.
I rolled a dirty 2.
Okay, no.
What?
18!
Pass.
Great, okay. You can tell that he's basically put, like, the magic that is incorporated with bags of holding. He's basically made a smaller version of that in the pocket lining of his vest.
My order, how do they feel about that?
I didn't see it, so I.
On paper... Okay. You would know that on paper, that's illegal, but
Oh,
the other part of you from your order would also know that's actually very handy.
confliction.
I won't tell anybody if you give me the.
We didn't. The rest of us didn't see it, right?
No, all you did was watch him reach his hand in there, and he secrets out a gold coin.
Do you want to know specifically what it's called, the type of magic, all that stuff?
Interdimensional magic. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap him on the chest.
I'm going to pull you aside.
You would know that that's basically transmutation magic.
Transmutation?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna tap him on the chest and be like, "Next time, just say yes, sir, and pay the man." And walk off.
So Victor's pulling me aside real quick.
Yeah.
When are we leaving?
As the barkeep like holds the gold coin. For a moment he gets excited, but you see him like he's holding the coin. He goes,
It's chocolate.
"Get out!"
So as you're like walking by, just kind of and then lean in and tell you about the transmutation magic and everything.
How would I feel about that as a fucking by the book?
Again, you would know that is illegal magic, but seeing it, you'd think that's kind of handy.
Okay.
I know you said that you kind of want to be like, well, that's cool. Astrid, you sort of scoff for a moment, and say, handy, and he actually looks over at you, and you see him almost blush at you looking at him.
Oh.
Me does think there's love in the air. Pop a titty out, just one. Don't be greedy, just one titty.
He's like a child.
He's old enough to be in a bar, I think.
Make him a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he know that's illegal?
Oh God, yes. Oh, Hundy P.
After seeing all the shit that we just did, he gonna pull that shit though?
He didn't think you would notice.
I didn't.
Oh, you
But
did
he
not.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then he told everyone.
No.
Told me.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that. I need to talk to I need
Okay.
to talk to his uncle.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let that
So,
sit for a bit.
the lot of you exit the tavern with your two new companions in hand, and you make your way to the actual holdfast to try and meet Lord Dorez. And at that, we are at another hour. Let's take another quick break. We're going to take a 5-minute break. 5 minutes.
5 minutes, people.
So
quick.
we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Refresh your drinks, go pee, get some water, get some snacks. We'll be right back after this.
Wipe if you didn't have time for the last time.
Damn it, Tom. All right, and welcome back. Glad to have all of you here. Thanks again for joining us. This is the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told, and the campaign of the Creeping Void. I am the Dungeon Master Dev. These are the players.
That's Tom.
And I'm Tom. Good evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Happy birthday. Yeah. Maybe it's somebody's birthday.
I need you to shut your fucking mouth.
Makes a lot of sense right now.
Crazy said Tom needs to stop drinking milk.
Oh, milk's gone bad.
That was a real gross burp.
God.
Oh, tasted like cottage cheese.
Moose says hi, Tony.
Moose.
That's our new moose call.
Moose. All right.
So I call him in the
So,
wilderness, too.
last after we left off, you had just left the tavern, the Green Thumb Inn, with a new companion in tow,
Brandon.
Brandon.
All right. We were like, hey, let's go, Brandon. We're gonna leave. What? What happened? We're leaving,
Let's
right?
head to the
Okay.
Lord.
Leaving the cart, you pay to have the cart boarded and the donkeys fed.
How much does that cost?
It's not going to be much. It's 3 gold to get them fed and keep the cart boarded.
I like
3G for a donkey?
2 donkeys.
2 donkeys.
Pedal and whisper.
Pedal and whisper.
It'd be a real shame if that barn burned down tonight. How many matches do I have on me? Separate question.
All right, we will. He's taking us straight to the.
Yes, you're walking through again the city streets of High Barrow. Again, people everywhere. There are vendors all over. If you would like to, you can roll a perception check to try to notice anything interesting.
Wow. Farts.
21.
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
Nope.
I'm keeping an eye on the kid.
I'm not super perceptive.
I am very perceptive.
After what he told me, I
Bad
have like.
rolling.
I was gonna ask you.
We need to talk to his uncle. We'll decide what we do with him after that.
23.
23, 21, so y'all were the highest. No.
Pass.
Pass. No. Okay. Awesome. Good job, everybody. You two. You see, as you get closer and closer to the holdfast, where there's more concentration of actual soldiers, you see that more higher-end vendors and merchants are on this side of town, on the south end. You see cloth merchants with beautifully dyed cloths. You see there is there's a baker who is got his own little portable oven and potbelly stove that he's been transporting, and he's currently like you as you walk by, you smell these amazing aromas of like this delicious stew. And you see that there is a smith who is working hard at his anvil. Looks like he's currently trying to work the dents out of a piece of breastplate. But just very, like these are nice vendors working on high quality items as you get a little bit closer to the holdfast.
Is there anybody that is like peddling anything that we would need?
Like drugs?
Like, we don't have any healing potions.
That's why I meant medicinal drugs.
We probably should.
Well
have
done.
some. She runs out of spell
For like
slots.
headaches.
Yeah, you know.
There is an apothecary who does appear to have your standard make and fare of most potion or oil items.
By all our stuff.
Are we, like, does this person seem well
We want all the healing potions. We have a wagon.
I would like to walk up to her and kind of look at what she's got.
Okay. So
Yeah, what's she got?
she does remark that she does have potions.
What that potion do?
She has 5 healing potions for sale.
For how much?
Yeah, what's the
Stab
price?
her just to start negotiations.
Stop trying to kill people.
I'm not killing her. That's the start of a negotiation, but I want her to know I mean business.
Can we like?
You don't need to shank people to tell them that you mean business.
Tell that to the last 5 people I did business with. Well, you can't because they're dead. But it's fine. I got what I needed.
You want me to pull it up? Yeah.
I got it.
How much monies do we have collectively?
We're not collectively counting our money. You have your money.
Every man for their own.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna rob them?
This side of the table,
You
and
would
then
use all of our
Tony.
money for milk.
It's delicious, and I think it's in
She
season.
is willing to part with the potions of healing for 75 per bottle.
Cool. But
75 copper?
Yeah.
75 gold per bottle.
Per bottle.
Wait, 75?
75 gold
Gold.
per bottle.
Gosh, I thought I had a lot of money, but
And-
now I feel like I don't.
Wait, how much money do you have?
what is the rate for a
You're a
hand?
rogue. You can find out on your own.
Oh,
well,
we actually have a pretty
picture-
good question in chat if we want to address it real quick before we get too heavy into the
shit,
minutia.
yes. 9 inches.
While the shopping is going on, can I ask what everyone is playing as? I missed that earlier in the stream.
Hell yeah.
We'll do a quick round the table again, just to reintroduce everybody. I am Dungeon Master Dev. I am the DM, the Dungeon Master for this campaign. And we'll go around this way again.
Victor Calistrat, and I'm a ranger / sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm Tom. Rogue. Yeah.
That was very eloquently put.
Cornelius Dunn.
Rogue.
Use your catchphrase.
When you need done and done. I was
When you need
I was gonna say you can consider it done.
I've got a lot of them, but like, you know, keep them for a special occasion. Tuck them away.
He's a rogue. Next.
Oh, shit.
My name is Libra Solar, and I'm a
What's your domain?
life.
Life domain.
Sarah for the 9, I'm a paladin.
Vengeance.
I am an Astrid, and I am an Eladrin Barbarian.
As her shirt so very eloquently shows.
I'm a barb.
She's a babe.
All right.
I would like to put my gauntlets like on the table.
Okay.
And I would like to ask her, like,
Yeah.
and the price for a hand.
You see her. Hold on.
Do you want me to roll?
Yes. Roll a persuasion.
Intimidation.
19 plus 5.
Oh, she is fucking persuaded.
You see her. She really like wrings her hands for a moment.
Right here, baby girl.
Yep.
Right here.
None appreciate the Sanctus Nova more than I, my lord. I suppose I could let them. I could do 50 a bottle.
Do that flashy whip thing that you do.
the green whip thing.
Yeah, where you spin
That's
it
not
around. Yeah.
75
Like a
tomorrow.
Ballet dancer.
We're back up to
100 per bottle for you.
Yep, you're useless.
Can I do a persuasion? I'm a healer and see like.
We already did a persuasion. If you wanted to try to do it further, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Well, negotiation.
Should I keep it going?
On
At
further.
disadvantage?
I can give him guidance. Can I give myself?
Let's all just go up there and haggle her.
Let's just surround
Everybody starts shouting out
Just-
numbers.
Your persuasion.
I'm willing to give you
Mine, I'll
10.
give guidance.
Let's all just freak her out.
Not coin,
Just
10
give it
chicken
to us.
feet.
What's the average? Like, what is the average cost of a potion? Of
A
healing?
healing potion, potion of healing is 50 gold per bottle.
That's
That's the baseline
Oh,
book
okay.
cost.
I'm gonna throw a lizard.
She did an upcharge because, again, it is the year of winter. Materials are hard to come by.
Ask Devin.
What's a dumb question?
What's the dumb
Say it with your
question?
chest.
There are no dumb questions, only dumb answers.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Tom, that's God.
I'm the DM who gives those answers.
It's God. What was your
I don't understand
If
the dumb
I could,
question.
like, do an exchange kind of thing, like if they needed somebody to have like healed beyond what a healing potion could do or something. Or if they didn't want-
Sacrificing your body?
I was gonna
Oh,
sacrifice
you
a spell slot.
salute.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were saying sacrifice your body. Like bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Stop it.
what
Yeah,
I
nope.
meant.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I meant like her sacrifice herself.
Yeah.
Put a
Say it
stop.
slow.
Slot.
Just say it slower and it's better.
So they don't have to use a health potion because obviously I can be charged.
I mean, you have spells to be able to help you, so I would say that's, I mean, anything outside of your normal healing spell abilities isn't really going to be doable currently.
I'll take a healing potion.
Okay.
I will buy
What do
one.
you have?
Less now.
Give me a number.
Well, now I have 96.
Wait, how? Which
I will take 1 potion of
Okay, I
healing
thought
for
I
me.
had a lot of money, but y'all are making me realize that I'm actually poor as fuck.
And then if somebody else wants to buy me on my discount.
It's almost as if you're level 3s in the beginning of a campaign who haven't done the adventuring part of a game. So I get it.
You
I
get
got
it.
no cash.
You get it.
I got like 15 gold.
I had more than that, but a lot less than him.
Where do y'all find your gold? You know what? I don't have gold. I have arrows. I'll get gold with arrows. That's a fair trade. Well, yeah, some call it murder, some call it life reposition. That's fine.
Alright.
You see the clank of a coin purse land on the table, and you see Brandon stand forward and say, "I'll take 3."
Alright.
Yes. Throwing his wallet around.
I kind of like him now.
Yeah, but it's selfish.
But Brandon takes the once he grabs the potions, he actually hands them to you.
Now I have 4.
The statement for the table, he has a portal to get money. Who says that that's his money?
He just bought me a healing potion. It's a good point. I'm gonna let this pass now because he bought me shit.
Free money!
God.
Alright.
It's a portal to literally anywhere. Who says it's his money?
Perception checks to see if there's any
Point.
+3 magical items around this area that old money bags out of the portal can get me. Like a short bow, but like a shorter bow.
Yeah, you see a +3 toothpick of picking.
I'll pick that shit.
But it's plus
Pick a
3.
picking?
It's
Yes.
plus 3 though, Tom.
+3!
So,
I'm telling you.
combat.
I'm gonna flick it in their eyes.
Stop it.
It's a D4 minus 4 damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna slowly claw at these enemies.
I'll give Brandon like a
Pat on the ass.
thank you, but like
You seem to need them.
interesting. Yeah. It's a good mix.
That's a good combo.
That's a
That's a lot of.
charisma-based
That is a
motherfucker.
charisma-based buffing motherfucker right there. All right. Anybody else want to try to buy anything from her? She carries all the other different apothecary-style items, anti-venoms.
Healing kits?
She does carry healing kits.
She probably needs to have some.
Yes, please.
As part of your bargain for a good deal, she will gift you 1 healing kit.
I will.
Fuck yeah!
And say a prayer for her.
Yep.
Say a little prayer for me.
What did you say it was?
It's a healing kit.
She's gonna. We'll give it to the cleric.
You don't need healing kits.
You need
What
axe.
are our options? I don't even know what to.
She's an apothecary, so she carries things like anti-venoms
I already
and
said that.
Potions of
But like
healing.
antivenoms.
And also.
oils.
Like massage oils. Right? Massage oils. For later. With Brandon. He was eyeballing you pretty hard. I mean,
He
say-
blushed.
I mean, he blushed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What was it? 1 titty? Just pop one? Alright. We're good. You too.
It got us 3 potions.
Yeah,
It
it
got
did.
us 3 potions.
All right,
Yeah,
so
He's in on you.
you leave from the apothecary and you actually make it to the inner gates, where you see the holdfast. There you do see 2 guards, very much decked out like the one from the gate entrance. They have great swords across their backs, long swords at their side, and they're leaning on their bows.
You guys leaning on something. What's going on in this town? Oh, lethargicness. Lethargic, as I call it.
Are you done?
Just getting started.
2 hours into this stream, we're just getting going.
Alright, what is the point of what we're doing?
All right. As you approach, Brandon says, he leans to you. Let me do the talking.
I'll give him kind of one of those like.
As you approach, they say, Lord Torres is not receiving visitors today. So, yes, of course, but perhaps my Lord Uncle will be receiving family. I am Brandon Olaris. I am nephew to Lord Dorez. You see the guard. How do I know you're some lordship's shit-stained nephew? How do I know you're not just some... Oh, my Lord Hand.
Yeah.
Yes, our apologies, my Lord Hand. Yes, of course.
He felt that from just the.
Yes,
can hear your rage bars. I'm gonna get
yes.
your godpiece.
Yeah, but by all means, you can go on into the keep, of course. They open the gates. You as a group walk in. As you get closer to the holdfast, you see it is very old. It has not seen a battle in quite a while.
You can change that. I've thought that they wanted to liven things up around here.
They didn't.
Okay, no, we're good. Sleepy town.
You're gonna need to do a compilation of every time he says something that makes us all look at him, the face.
I'm just a
It's
simple
been at least
adventurer.
25 times just so far tonight.
Simple adventurer. Asking questions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay. We'll go back to this. And back to where we're actually at right now.
High Barrow.
Oh, we're zooming in too quick.
You alright?
Air map sickness. It's a zoom in
Air map.
You make it to the outside of the actual holdfast itself, to which you do see one of the stewards step out, dressed in a fine doublet, goes all the way to the ground, and he's got his hands tucked into his sleeve. Yes, Lord Dorez is not receiving guests this day. Please make your way back to the markets.
Does he look immune to charm and or knives?
He says, "Oh, we had already received one hand. We were unaware of another's visit. My apologies, Your Holiness. May I ask of your business here today?"
I'm gonna kind of shove the boy forward a little bit.
He says, "Yes, I'm here to see my uncle." "I see. Very well. Bit unorthodox, but please come in." He waves you all in. As you step inside, you're immediately warmed at the fact that there is like multiple hearths roaring up fires, so the winds have like died down, and you're now inside a warm, cozy antechamber, where you see that there is a series of doors and pathways that lead from this antechamber into the next areas, and a dual stairway on either side, connected to the walls, leading upward up to a balcony and back further.
What do I know about Lord Dorian?
Lord Dorez.
Oh, Dorez, yeah.
He does his best to keep High Barrow protected from the Low Barrow bandits. He knows Low Barrow is a very, very dangerous place, so he tries to do what he can to protect his city from them. His brother is the Lord of Low Barrow.
Okay.
They hate each other.
Okay. Does he have kids, family, like...
He does have a family.
You gotta threaten him.
I just like to know, like...
Yeah.
If you would like, go ahead and roll a quick history on Lord Dorez, and we can try to roll that out for you.
Nope. Not enough. I know, I've heard his name.
I've heard of birds.
Lord Dorez. That's all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Did you say history?
Yes. What'd you
I'll
get?
go with that. I'd go with
Dirty
that.
20.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled a
The
19.
one in the muck.
The steward says, "If you'll pardon me for just a moment. Wait here. I shall return in just a moment." And he dismisses himself as he leaves. As he leaves, Astrid lets you all know that Lord Dorez, his family lineage in the world of Jarlheim dates back pretty far. He is an older lord, hasn't really achieved much in the ways of lordship, at least his family hasn't. The only real claim to fame that he has is that he is the lord over one of the largest farm regions of the kingdom. So his area provides a lot of food to the rest of the South Cag.
He's been a lord for a long time behind these walls.
His family has, yeah. And for the most part, they haven't really seen much in the way of like conflict. Just a little bit of like just the Low Barrow bandits is the big one.
Okay.
Keeping them at bay from High Barrow, but after many years, Low Barrow bandits have long since just gone the fuck away from High Barrow.
Okay. All right. And we're in like the coat room.
You're in the antechamber.
Okay. Take us where we need to be, I guess.
While y'all wait there,
Oh.
a few minutes go by, but the steward does come back and he says, Lord Dorez will actually receive you now, please. And he waves you up. You ascend up the staircase and you head out the door against the back wall on the balcony, going through a couple of different hallways, but you do end up in a very large receiving room, a Lord's Hall, where you see these dais-style seatings across the side walls, and then at the long end, you see a long table draped with his family house sigil, and he sits behind the table. He's got his son sitting next to him at the table as well. His son appears to be trying to like work some almonds and like crack them open and.
Oh, that's fancy.
Huh?
Almonds, that's fancy.
Not almonds, walnuts.
Okay.
He's trying to like work the shells of walnuts and eat, but you hear from a booming voice across as you start to walk into the room. Yes, it appears my nephew's here to pay me a lovely familial visit. Please come, approach.
Give him a little tap.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
What?
We're not fighting this guy? Seems like a boss fight.
Stop trying to fight everything.
You're not even the barbarian. I should be the one in
We really should switch.
No.
After that last combat, I really wouldn't try to fight everything.
All right.
Barbarians.
So,
It's in class.
as you do approach, you do see that there is two handmaidens who are standing there waiting. They hold two bowls in each hand. Looks like pork in one bowl and just a big fucking bowl of salt in the other. But they stand there waiting to receive you. You would know, in standard tradition, going into a lord's hall, his custom to welcome you to show good faith is that he holds out salted beef. So take the beef, dip it in salt, take a big old bite.
Yeah. Knowing the custom, I would walk up. I would dip it, take it, and then I would turn to give him like a.
You see Brandon do the same thing as he approaches. He says, "Many thanks, Uncle, for receiving us here today." And he reaches over, grabs the pork, starts chewing his. All of you do the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the bowl of pork. Just kind of walk around the main hall,
Don't
looking
stop.
at all the paintings. And I'm
Like-
sure there's flags and
Yeah.
stuff.
There's different. This tapestry. You take the bowl and just start like you dip the first bite and start eating, but then you start walking around.
Well,
You see the handmaid like looking over. You don't pay attention, but everyone else is like you notice Lord Dorez sitting up there. He just
You know, the Kingsman on my side.
Just waves it off. So he says, "So do tell me what brings this melting pot of visitors here to my chambers."
We are in search of. We're in search of the bandits, right? We're supposed to find. We need rumors. We need
You need to know exactly about like
where they are.
the bandits, why they're stealing the items that they are stealing.
Gems and
Yep.
And I noticed there's a gem vendor. I'd like to bring that up as well.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, where the bandits are, why are they stealing? Why are they stealing gems? Any rumors? What do you got for me?
You say, "Greetings, Lord Dorez. It is on official hand business that we are here. We seek to understand the Low Barrow Bandits' most recent operations. It seems as though coin is no longer of interest to them, but rather items of interest. More notably, precious gemstones. We're here within your humble city to find out exactly who they are, more of the locations of their operations, and if you have any insights as to why they're stealing these very particular items."
Yeah, I say that. Everything you just said, that's what I
God,
said.
you're eloquent.
I know, right? When it comes out of Devin's mouth, I am so good.
Give him a coin.
Give him a coin. That was inspirational as fuck.
Shut up.
Done.
Lord Dorez leans back, says, "My city is all abuzz and a beehive at this time. Merchants looking to get to the capital to fortify themselves for the winter. This one, those of the scholared and learned will say that this is a winter that will be harsh on all of us. Thus, I can only conclude from there that the bandits simply look to prey upon the weak. As far as gems, I've heard no report of gems being pilfered, only coin, food, and goods. Certain clothes of such, but nothing unexpected from mere vagabonds."
Can I roll an insight to see if he's actually...
Yep,
Ooh, can I roll too?
you may.
I'm good at insight.
No.
Aren't you on the other side, like looking at the portraits and shit?
17.
17?
I'm good at it.
What did you say it was?
Insight.
I got a 19.
I think-
19.
No.
Okay.
17.
16.
I'm better.
No. Yes. Yes. You two would know.
Yeah, we do.
He's definitely not telling you the full extent of what's been going on with the banditry that has taken place around here lately, especially on Honor Road. Very clearly, y'all have reports that dictate. Otherwise, it's not just the normal shit that bandits are after. They have been taking very specific items. So either he's playing dumb or he's not telling you everything.
I didn't get any of that, though, so...
Alright. As I'm partaking in my pork, as I walk around the Great Hall, I'm going to be like, "So are you dumb or ignorant?"
Ooh. To a lord.
You're like midway back, looking at one of the tapestries, looking over, and you're holding the bowl of pork. You fool! Do you mean to insult me within my own house?
Oh, no, you misunderstand it. It's just I don't think you quite grasp the situation out there. So either you're dumb to it or you're blindly ignorant to the situation of these bandits.
You see him stand very aggressively, looking down at you. And who is it that I have the honor of addressing such brazen claims?
Oh, who, me? I am a no one. No religious factor or anything that you should worry yourself with. I'm just curious. A man of inquisition. If you
And the hands travel with such insolent, rude vagabonds?
He allows me to accompany him. It's really just a formality, really, that I'm here. Just
You're lucky I don't have you whipped through the streets for speaking to me in such a manner.
of course, my lord. I was just merely asking if you knew of their actual intent or were trying to cover it up.
You see him like he's almost foaming at the mouth. He is that pissed off.
Let's do this.
This guy.
Yeah.
Victor's gotta come in and just kind of try to settle it down between the two of them.
Such a good guy.
That,
He's a nice guy.
you know,
Really
my
fun.
boy here, you know.
A persuasion?
Do it, Tony.
I'm not good at this.
Roll your dice on things.
I'm not good at persuasion.
Hey, you never know. You could hit a dirty, filthy, stinky 20.
No.
Or you could fail miserably. Either one. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I think I might be an alcoholic. Yeah, re-roll it. I'm gonna do it.
Re-roll
for
it.
You're gonna do it for me?
Yeah, this
Roll
is
it.
my whole scenario, so I want to.
Which die do you want me to do?
Do it with the pretty one. Do it with that one.
Well, this
They're
one is
all pretty.
Yeah. Well, okay, obviously.
it's better. 18?
This
Okay.
18?
Show your dice to the camera. I want everybody to see how pretty they are.
Well, we'll show them later.
We'll do a dice reveal.
Victor steps forward.
100,000 likes.
My lord, many apologies for my comrade, but we hear of distressing things across the road, and he merely seeks to weed out such filthy and evils that have plagued your streets for many, many moons. We simply seek to find the truth. And it seems as if, though, the truth has eluded you. He stops for a moment. Indeed. No such reports of banditry have made their way across our halls. If it is so, House Dorez is unaware of it.
Insight again?
Go for it.
Can I do insight on that?
Yes,
Okay.
Can I also do that?
you can.
What about me?
Go for it.
I'm putting you in timeout.
Insight?
Oh god, I hate math.
No!
Cool.
It's a good number.
Insight
good
is
number.
hard.
And what is
23.
I can't read people.
You have
Can
a
I-
really good insight.
Dude, I'm
I have a
built
question,
for
not
Inquisition.
necessarily for him. Somebody in chat asked it.
What happened?
Did he hire the bandits?
Jacques!
Wow. With your insight, this dude is definitely not giving you the full picture.
Okay.
Real shady.
So,
But he is standing firmly and telling you that House Dorez has no knowledge of this kind of banditry.
alright.
And he said, if there is nothing else, my dear nephew, I must say, if not for our familial connection, I would have these people in your party taken through the streets. But I will allow you our hospitality of House Dorez, if but for a moment. Now, if there is no other matters that you have my attention, I would ask that you please leave.
No.
Where do the hands rank among, like...
Nobility?
Yeah.
Again, you are judge, jury, and executioner in any town in which you believe that crime might be.
Even over a lord?
You are the judge,
So,
jury, and
do I know
executioner.
that?
You're giving me way too much power
Do
here.
I know that about the hands?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kind of casually walk up behind him with my bowl of pork, if you will. And,
I do not like how you said that at
what is
me.
wrong with a big juicy bowl of pork?
Stop!
Delicious.
I
I'm gonna
will
walk. Well, hold on. I'm
let
gonna walk
it-
up behind you. I don't want to be like he's not giving me the full story. Just kind of whisper.
Like
as I
whisper in
walk
my
by.
ear.
Yeah.
I will stand, put my knuckles on the table,
with your bowl of pork.
and I will say thank you. I'll take it for a second. I will say we appreciate your hospitality. If House
Dorez.
Dorez has zero knowledge of any banditry happening in this area, then they have zero knowledge. I hope no knowledge is found that House Dorez does have knowledge of it. The consequences could be dire. And I'm going to try to flex my judge, jury, executioner,
Executioner.
It's a cushy cushy.
like, if you don't have knowledge, you don't have knowledge. I hope to God they don't have knowledge, and you're just not telling me, because...
I've kind of been waiting for this moment for a while, but I'm gonna pull a quick Palpatine and... Are you threatening me, Master Hand?
No, if you don't have knowledge, you don't have knowledge. Then you have nothing to hide.
As I'm
I am no simple schoolmarm. I can read the subtleties within your words, sir. And if you do dare have something to say, perhaps you should have the brass of the very armor you don to say it to me.
I'll kind of finish my bowl of pork, if you will. And I'll toss it aside. I'll look over and be like, it's not brass. It's just if there are bandits attacking your town and you have no knowledge at it whatsoever, it's a bit.
He waves you off before you can even finish. He says, the Low Barrow bandits have been a nuisance beyond our walls for many years. These new reports of pilfered items is all hearsay and rumor. Those of midwives whispering amongst each other in their sewing circles, nothing more. High Barrow is safe because I have made it safe.
So, Sir Titus has wrong information, then. That's what you're telling me?
Sir Titus sent you here?
Yeah.
Name drop. It's a big dick. That's right.
I can safely say, my good Lord Hand, forgive me, I don't even know your name.
No.
Say it with gusto. He is. Roll intimidation for that.
If you pull out his trader poster.
Not a traitor.
Maybe people don't know about this, and I'll put it in my pocket.
You tell him,
Yeah, I'll tell him who I am.
Oh, don't tell him your name. Just say I'm the hand of the God Lord Titus.
perhaps one who was so recently under charges himself would understand how coming to one with actual facts, rather than hearsay and whispers and rumors, would understand my position. Take your words back to Lord Titus and inform him that yes, High Barrow and House Dorez knows of no specific banditry other than that of the ruffians and highwaymen who plague our streets for eons.
I'll gladly take that information back to Sir Titus.
I'll kind of interject. Like, allow me just one more question, if you will, my lord. The bandits, you say, have been troubling your lands for a while. Have they ever taken anything besides gold and valuable goods amongst that entire time until recently?
He starts to, you see him sort of bow up and start to say something, but it's actually his son who, like, cracks open a walnut, and he says, "Yes, they've been taking the pretty gems from all the vendors. Oh, in fact, they took those from the other seers, remember?"
Okay, I'm gonna dead face Derez now, because he's been lying about that, right?
Well, he looks down at his son. "Boy, you have been speaking to your brothers again. No such things has happened. We've had small bandit raids on the southwest of the city, but that is nothing new."
But what they took, was that new?
He actually slams his hand down on the wooden table and he says, "They take what bandits always take. Coin, wine, and they sometimes will take slaves with them."
And in these particular cases, they took anything of interest or just coin?
The boy chimes in again. "Yes, they've taken the gems that look as black as night, and those bags that the seers carry."
Okay, so insight perception, arcana of what those are. What do we need?
Arcana for the seer, and then, well, you would just know. Well, no, you wouldn't. And I'll give you a general intelligence check for the gems.
No, I'm not that one.
Okay.
What was the other one? Arcana?
No,
Just general
Do
intelligence.
you roll for both?
if you want to.
Nope. Also nope.
I have a -1 intelligence. I am not.
It's not going well for you.
17 for intelligence.
Oh, Jesus.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
What was the other thing we could roll?
It was the intelligence check for the gems, and it was Arcana for the seer's packs.
Oh, that wasn't on the. You couldn't see it on the camera.
What?
Everybody was saying they wanted to see her roll.
Oh.
She rolled like shit.
You could only see.
She did. She
Your
rolled
daughter's
two.
first roll.
Hot
Shame.
garbage.
You'll never make a D&D like that.
What was the other one you said?
Um,
You could roll.
We'll get you like the big squishy.
Arcana.
ones, so-
Okay.
No, I don't.
10 for intelligence, but 17 for arcana.
okay.
6 intelligence, 15 for Arcana.
Okay. From an Arcana perspective, if you got over 15, you would know that the Seer's pack includes many spell casting components. Typically, these are very innocuous, unremarkable things. Bat wings, bits of sulfur.
I have newt.
I mean, literally like bits of animals, like small little handfuls of like ants, bits of beeswax, just a bunch of just, again, innocuous shit that you just would be like, whatever. But sometimes they do carry things like silver powder or diamond powder.
Upon hearing this, I'm going to look over Brandon and just, oh, very interesting.
And then you would know from an intelligence check, from the intelligence check about the gems, when he says Black of Night, he's talking about onyx.
Yeah. I didn't get any of that though. 'Cause
None
I rolled
of
a
it?
4 and a 2. So.
Yeah, you didn't glean any of that
You
shit.
just straight up mean mugging this
Technically,
motherfucker.
she
Pardon me
rolled
for
a 2.
just a moment, guys.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Alright.
Rocks?
The DM's gone, we're going to destroy this campaign. Anyway, I stabbed the guy. I stabbed the leader. He's not here to fight me against it.
Roll for it. I'll bet a crit.
I roll with advantage. I shoot him with an arrow. He is dead.
That's a 19.
We run this town, by the way. We run this town. DM sucking.
You can't see it on the camera.
Oh, is she roll?
You need to hold.
But she wouldn't let go of it.
No, she's not gonna let go.
Give me the baby. I'll put her in the middle.
Baby roll.
She's so confused.
She's like, what is happening?
You'll learn one day when you're older. And
Alright.
not
Here
interested.
you go.
Give me some dice.
Don't let her eat it.
Well, don't let her eat it.
Don't let her eat it? Is that really advice? Drop it. Drop it like it's howl. Drop it like
Fine,
it's
bring my
howl.
baby.
What am I seeing?
What is it? Oh, what's she roll?
17.
17!
We run this town, yo.
Where are you looking?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I just recently became.
Look right there.
I just recently became the ruler of my own town.
10.
We are go.
27.
Shh, come back.
It's less than 4 feet away from where I can hear you.
It seemed like a thick door, so I took a chance.
You soundproof the bathroom like everybody does, right?
Literally,
you don't want anybody hearing what
But
you're
also,
doing.
she rolled a 17 for whatever the next check is.
We kind of run this town. now.
Well, you can't just bank checks for later.
Wait, why not?
She is, baby.
Oh, roll the 1 for the next one. So.
Yep, nope, he's out. Baby rolls from now on.
Hey, how you feeling, Tom?
I feel great.
I feel statutory great.
I feel like we now own a town. We don't own a town.
He
Okay.
didn't give us any information of where they might be.
We don't need to know.
He said the southwest of town.
Yeah.
There's been okay.
Well, we don't need to know where, because we know like kind of what they're after, but we need to find out why. So I say we hold
Should we go talk
Brandon
to the
down and
dwarves?
work his legs until he gives up the information. Maybe
Good
even
thought.
waterboard.
Let's bypass all that. The dwarves, though, the gym vendors.
Dude,
There's, a bunch
right?
of- there's the gym vendor here,
Yeah.
and if that's what they're targeting,
Okay, if they're going, okay, so if the gym vendor dwarves are buying gyms from the bandits, they're not going to give a shit.
do we know that though?
Why else would dwarf gym vendors
Or are they
unless
selling gyms?
and the bandits are not buying gyms? They're stealing gyms.
I know. I'm just saying they might not be. I mean, they're from Whitehold where they
That
mine
is like
gyms,
they got
right?
like a big retinue of people watching the thing.
That's a pretty safe.
I don't think we should approach the dwarves just yet until we know what kind of side they're on. Because if they're gym vendors,
We should follow them.
we should
Well, they're going
kill
north,
them.
right? We didn't
Yeah.
actually ask though. We don't know where they're headed after this.
We'll follow them into the tavern.
And murder.
You know they're gonna go there and have a drink.
Wow, that's
I was just prepared.
dwarf
Oh, and
Racism?
That's dwarf racism.
I mean, you know, just
Quit stereotyping dwarves.
Is there anything else we
They
need
could
to
be
talk to the
tall.
Lord about?
Say again?
Is there anything else we need to talk to the Lord about?
We need to talk to Brandon about why these bandits are stealing onyx. What it could be.
That's a conversation among drinks, though.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, drinks and knives.
You see Lord Dorez stand again at this point. He says, "If there will be nothing else, please leave my holdfast and do not return."
get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up on my house.
At that point, he actually stands. He takes his son kind of by like the scruff of the neck, leads his son out.
Is this
They
son- how old is his son? Like in his 20s? They're all kids to me. What's up?
Like 10, maybe,
10?
if he's
10?
cracking walnuts.
Cracking
just hanging
walnuts?
out.
5? Are we?
he definitely looks under 10. Like he looks maybe like he's like 7 or 8.
Grow a beard. Am I right? Beards for life. Drink to beards.
All right, you all start to leave.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets up and leaves,
Yep.
we're just fucking standing there.
Yep. As he turns to leave, Brandon says, "Could have gone better, I suppose. I'm sorry. He's always been my least favorite uncle."
I'm really gonna be like, we got what we needed. You and I.
Indeed.
We're gonna have a little conversation after this.
Yeah, we need to have a chat.
I can't wait. As he says that, you hear an earth-shattering explosion, and you feel the earth beneath you move and quake.
Do we know where and how?
It sounds like it's coming from town.
Are we? So when we entered, are we kind of street level, or are we up in like a keep?
No, you're on street level.
Okay.
You're just further away.
Bolt outside.
I'm gonna, yeah. I would shield sword out, and I would fucking run towards the noise.
It's not gonna.
I'm gonna do my cool like flame whip thing, sword, and,
And I would make sure you
Look at
know.
all-
I'm actually just gonna start firing and random arrows in random directions.
I'm gonna actually turn those arrows into flame arrows.
Just gonna flame arrow me.
Yeah.
It's called a
No.
team ability.
Nope.
Nope.
Every time he shoots an arrow, I whip the arrow.
Tights and
It
we're in the
flames
same
on as it
princess
goes.
All right.
but it's the same.
You
Did we head out?
Yeah, you
Is
immediately.
everybody, like, looking around, is everybody on fucking high alert? Like, all the guards are finally, like...
You see quite a few guards starting to make their way outside of the holdfast. The moment you exit, you do see this billowing black cloud of smoke stretching into the sky, and you see this bright green flame burning off in the distance somewhere.
Your whip? Arcana check.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh, I'm not good at this. I can give it a shot.
Oh, I'm just not very good at it, actually.
Magic is weird, and I don't understand it.
Oh, 17 also, actually.
Can you
Go
Arcana?
team us. Go team
I'm not good
unreligious.
at it, but I rolled well.
I'm plus one,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna
Put that
Oh,
there.
you guys are. Look at the church, he's not getting it.
Magic? I don't get it.
That's
That's
not
heresy.
Jesus!
Jesus, what am I looking at?
It's like Harry Potter, man.
Okay. The two of you would know this as a very specific alchemical explosion.
Our fucking healing pot lady. Do we know if she's okay?
It's well past her. It almost looks like it's towards the entrance of town.
Is it near where we would think, like, the dwarf cart would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, right as we came in, that's where we
Yeah.
saw it. Did the King, Lord, Prince, God, man, did he come back out?
No.
Okay. That doesn't seem suspicious at all.
I will,
Where's
with
Brandon?
haste.
Y'all start booking it.
Where's Brandon?
Yeah, we're Brandon.
Brandon's with y'all.
He's with us now.
Alright,
I'm
alright.
gonna have to make you a character sheet, kiddo.
She's gonna be halfling and you know it.
Little halfling.
You leading the charge.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're right with me.
Okay.
Keeping pace.
The two of you keeping pace up front, weapons already in hand and shield. You make your way through the streets. Brandon is behind you. You see him. He tucks his pack behind him, and you see him pull his smaller magical pack in front of him, and he keeps it at the ready. You make your way through the streets. People are running against you as you're trying to move through.
Can I give, like, a...
Yeah,
to,
you're
like,
you're
kind of part of
using your booming voice to try to part the way as you make your way through these streets. Panic and chaos seems to be going in every which way direction until you finally make it past one of the portcullises back into the main area of the thoroughfare where you first entered into the town. At that, please, everyone,
Yes.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no!
What is happening? Why? Wait. Oh,
You
no.
meant charisma, right?
Nope.
Jesus does.
Sorry.
Wait.
I got a nat 20.
Dex.
That was not good.
I
So
don't,
is-
I don't deserve a high five.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah, that was hot trash here.
Nat
Oh yeah,
20.
that was garbage.
19!
Okay.
I get a +4.
Right.
An 11.
I saw 5-5. It's okay. I got an 18.
18.
You
Yeah.
won. Oh, there you go.
Okay. All
Just
right.
the healer. It's
The
fine.
four of you are going to take half damage.
Oh, no.
Dick.
Fortunately,
I rolled
Quick,
an 11. That
heal
doesn't
yourself.
give me anything? Okay.
Push all your buttons and heal yourself.
actually, you know what? I'm not doing that one by one.
Would you?
Why didn't you roll? You mean,
21.
I need my dice.
do you...
I got a +4 on it.
This side of the table,
Oh.
high five.
They're right next to me.
I got a 4.
There you go.
I don't need D20s. I need D6s.
I got D6s.
I got them. Don't you worry.
I'll roll them for you.
Don't you worry, baby girl.
All ones.
None of us
Not
take
even
any
looking
damage.
Nope, don't even look at them.
He
So I think I'm
wants
gonna
to
take-
do sixes.
The next feat I get, I think I'm going to take the shield one. Because you can...
Shield bash?
No, it's the shield mastery or something.
Oh, shield mastery?
Points. And he's rolling 66.
You can actually use your shield to
Well,
negate
for each
half
of us,
damage,
for
like
each of
from
the...
like having your roll
There's like
save.
Really?
there's
Yeah,
like
let me find it real quick.
I know shield
There's
bash
6
is.
characters with
Oh, that's
us.
right.
You can use that as a.
That's not a good
Oh,
sign.
no.
Shut up, Devin.
That's not a good sign.
So anyway, my new character is going to be really cool. It's going to be an artificer.
All right. How many hit points does Lieber have? 24.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Your tracker
You
light
have
was
those healing
flying through the
potions, right?
streets.
All right.
I have 4. I'll throw them at her.
As you make your way just past the portcullis, another explosion rocks you to the left as you just enter into the thoroughfare. The splintering wood flies towards you. You immediately go deaf from the cacophonic sound of the explosion. You see green flames completely engulfing townspeople and everyone in the nearby vicinity. Everyone, Libra, you take 28 points of damage. Everyone else, you take 14 points of damage.
Oh,
Are
that
we still at level 3? What level
hurt
are
a lot.
we? Jesus, man.
It hurt. It only hurt. I'm fucking dead.
Uh,
How you doing?
I'm
join us
okay.
next time
It's a
when
good
we all
thing I'm
play new
killers.
characters.
You are also all knocked prone.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Fuck, we are. Rogue.
I'm actually not.
Roll for initiative. Roll for initiative.
You're all knocked prone. Those of you who still have your wits about you start to look around and assess the situation, and you see Libra laying there on the ground, half of her face completely and utterly charred from green flame.
Was this your whip?
Yeah, did you do this?
Pump. God, look. Everyone look at Victor and point.
At that, you see roughly 10 individuals run past you, all wearing dark hooded cloaks, and you hear one leading the charge saying, "Find the dwarves! Get the onyx and get out!"
Oh no.
And that is where we will call our session for tonight.
Fucker!
Thank you all for hanging out and enjoying our session of the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told in the campaign of the Creeping Void.
We did it, guys. We won.
Did we? Our healer's down.
Victory for everyone.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that episode of the Proscenium of Tales Yet Told and our episode of The Lurking Void. We have to give a very quick shout out to an amazing app, Syrinscape. It is a fantastic tool for all your one-stop shop, anything audio for D&D immersion. You have all the different sounds, soundscapes, music, anything you would need to make your D&D experience much more immersive. So please make sure you can see down in our description the link to get to Syrinscape. We would appreciate it and show them some love. They're great, and there's a ton of stuff at your disposal to use. But man, what a good D&D episode, right?
It was a good one. It was a good one. A lot of shit happened. So
A lot of stuff happened. Some fun twists and turns and plot hooks. Ooh, political intrigue, perhaps. And we're starting the next session with roll for initiative.
yeah,
So that's always fun, right?
always a good time.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. We greatly appreciate it. As always, as you've heard us say, please, stop by all of our different social channels. You've got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You can hit any of them up. They have all the same stuff as per usual. D&D_bros. Same username across all channels. Show us some love. We would appreciate it. Let us know what you think about our content. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. We're the D&D Bros. I'm Dungeon Master Dev.
Dungeon Master Dust.
See you then.
Bye. Au revoir.